you
was all a
worry. I could hear
dream.
it.
Yeah, I see what you did there. That's cute.
Boom, boom. Yeah, I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Okay, I'm ready. Stu, you ready? Everybody ready?
I'm totally ready.
Okay.
Let's start the motherfucking show, bitch.
Here we go, baby. Come on. Let's get down and have a podcast.
Welcome yo to the veteran gamers. Juju, Ginny, and the fellas will tell you about every single game that you're playing this week. News,
and it's
reviews,
news,
and an
and it's an indie pick.
Stu story
Come on,
time and
yeah.
Ginny's game breakers.
And
Here
Game
comes
Break.
Duke with the soundbite
Here
saviors.
comes Duke.
It's the veteran gamers.
Monsters come out and eat your penis.
It's the veteran gamers. It's the veteran gamers. Yeah, boy.
Certificate.
Switch that console off before you have to press
Japan.
Yo.
No fooling. I'm from North Giltown.
Hello and welcome to episode 829 of the Veteran Gamers Podcast.
Yay, 29, baby. We live. I'm Duke.
I'm Stu.
And I'm Chinny.
And I've turned my mic up because someone told me I was quiet last week, so I'm not quiet this week. What's up? Not quiet.
The one thing that annoys Duke is that if he's a bit quiet, that really
God.
rubs him
You
up
don't
the
want
wrong
me to
way.
be quiet because then I'll be shouting to make up for it.
Mm,
But if I can be normal volume, then I can speak like this and everyone can hear me just fine.
Come on, Stu. You're the
Uh,
host.
Just to let you know,
Sort it
by
out.
the way, I didn't mention this last week, but
Mention it now.
although we haven't done 900 Veteran Gamers shows, we've done 900 actual shows,
Okay.
including
Yes.
the over 35 stuff.
Sure. And 829 is the name of a marketing studio, consultative organization, 829studios.com. We are your partner in performance.
Yeah, that was equally as interesting. That was Duke. So 900 episodes, Stu. That's something, isn't it?
Yeah, 900 episodes. Although weirdly, when I look on the actual podcast feed page,
Yeah.
it says showing 1 to 20 of 967 entries.
I think.
Well, what the
is it
hell?
because
So I don't know. I don't know what
We-
all that is.
I think it might be like we did a lot of like we used to do EGX stuff. There were like 3 episodes.
forget The
4
Wire.
episodes
Yeah,
each.
but
The
that would
Wire
be counted
podcast.
in the 900, wouldn't it? That would still be
No,
counted. So
I don't know. I think we
give
did
it
like
a-
no. I think they were just numbered part
Special
1,
bonus shit.
part 2, part 3. So it was,
No, no, Podbean only counts how many you've uploaded.
yeah,
so how
well,
many actual
that's what I'm
shows are
saying. Is
uploaded.
like,
Yeah, but what he's saying is on episode 300, we did 300 part 1, 300 part 2.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is that we've uploaded. We've probably done. I don't know. Who cares? Whatever. We've done loads.
No,
No, let's keep arguing about it. This is very
no. Podbean gave us an award for uploading 900 podcasts, not sort of any individually numbered
didn't.
ones. Just
Whatever. Yeah.
Hold it
we've
up.
got a-
Let me
you-
see it.
I put it on. I actually put it on X. You just need to look at X.
I don't go on X. I'm not giving fucking Elon
Look,
Musk
look
my
at it.
eyeball.
Look at X.
Hold
Just
it up.
look
You
at X,
have an award or
alright?
not? Hold it up.
So I don't know. Just a minute, I'll find it. All
It's
right.
not physical,
I'll
is
do a
it?
fucking-
It's not physical.
Oh, because I got a physical
No,
award
it's not
right
a
here.
fucking
Because we're one of the
physical.
best high schools in the nation, according to U.S. News and World Report. What?
What-
Now
what-
One
what?
of the
What best? What
Best.
best in what? Not being shot at.
No. Well, I mean, yeah, we haven't been shot at, but we have had a couple of guns.
there you
over
go.
the
Look. There you go. Oh, you won't be able to fucking see it, will you?
No.
But he said, I
Welcome
can
to the
tell you,
Veteran
it
Gamers
says,
Podcast, where Stu holds his phone up to the
Congrats.
camera, kind of.
congratulations on publishing 900 episodes. Here's to the next 900. That's what he says. There you go.
That
Fantastic.
doesn't sound like an award. That sounds like a bot email.
Yeah.
It was from Podbean. It was just congratulating us. What's the matter with you?
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you for joining us, everybody. We're looking forward to talking
Yeah,
about video
thanks.
games and news and all sorts of stuff going on
all
here. Anybody got a
sorts of
story
News and
time?
Stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
am,
really
but
have
it's kind
story
of
time.
linked to the news. So I'm gonna wait
Ooh,
a minute
okay.
or two.
All right.
So when we
Okay.
do news,
Yeah.
I'll let you know my story because it's linked to news.
News.
Okay, so that means we're going right into like talking about what we've been playing then?
I'm trying to think if I've done anything else this week interesting.
I haven't done
Jenny,
anything.
anything to report? If your
No.
story's not ready to go, it's not ready.
No, nothing.
No.
I forget. By the
Nothing.
time
Okay.
it comes to Sunday, I forget, and then I
know.
do
That's
it.
why I
like,
write
what
things
did I
down.
do
Oh yeah,
this
no, the
week?
Duchess wanted me to write something down.
That's
Oh,
what-
here's a question. I got a question. No.
Oh, okay.
I've been meaning to ask this for weeks.
Okay.
I'm gonna put this in
Oh,
the
okay.
Zoom chat. You ready? Okay, I need you to say a
Alright.
Yeah, I'm
word.
ready.
Okay, here
Okay.
comes the chat. Because I heard someone from Canada say this.
Okay.
If you have a theory and there's a sort of a sister theory that goes along with it,
Okay.
it's called COROLLARY.
I can't pronounce that word.
Corollary.
Corollary. Yeah, she pronounced it corollary. And I was like, who the fuck says corollary? I mean, I know you say aluminium, which is fucking weird, but corollary is the way that's said. Not no
Oh,
corollary.
I did all right then because I've never. What
You
does it
did
mean?
fine. Yeah, exactly. It's well, if
fucking
you have
hell,
a
the thing's
theory
gone
and
off
then there's
again.
the sister theory, then it's the corollary theory.
And what does it mean though? That means nothing. What does that actually mean?
There's a theory,
It
and then
means
there's a sister
companion
theory.
thing that goes along with the
Alright.
main thing.
Jesus,
So if I
Stu.
Corollary
so one
theory,
of the best
okay,
ways that
yeah.
I've heard it described is the theory that we love our neighbors as ourselves. The corollary to that is that we hate our neighbors the same way we hate ourselves.
I
Oh,
see.
okay. Yeah.
So you see, that's a corollary in action. Or
No.
corollary, according
What
to
I
Naomi
what I
Klein.
actually see, Duke, is you're much smarter than me because I don't.
Never mind that.
understand.
Wow.
Here's the question
it's
from the
funny.
Duchess because
All right,
she-
there is
go
a
ahead.
question. Go on.
Yeah, there is a question. I finally found it. Okay, here we go. You ready?
Yeah.
Would you buy butt tea? The working title is Glue Tea Us Maximus. It's tea that tastes like butt. The Duchess
No.
wants to know. No, that's
Is
a
she,
no.
Is
from
she
Stu.
gonna? Is she gonna make this? Is this a thing?
Well, she talked about, Gwyneth Paltrow has this candle that tastes like her private, or smells like her privates.
Gwyneth
And the Duchess is
Paltrow
like,
is
I want to
not the
get in on
bar.
that action.
Gwyneth
I know.
Paltrow
I'm just
is
saying. I'm telling you what the
nuts.
Duchess said.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, the Duchess is also nuts, as you may have noticed. So the Duchess said, "I want to get in on some of this money."
Yeah, but
and
also
she
the
thought, "I'll
Duchess.
sell
No,
some tea that tastes
no,
like butt."
no shade to the Duchess, but she hasn't
There's plenty to
starred in massive Hollywood movies.
Are you suggesting that's the only reason Gwyneth Paltrow is able to sell these candles?
Yes.
That's
Probably.
a very
Yes.
crude way to put
Probably
it.
true.
Yes.
By
That
the
is only
way,
reason.
I think
is
she's
this-
ahead of the rest of the actors in the movie Seven.
is this her butt or the goat's butt?
She didn't
You know,
specify which butt it would smell like and
You know,
taste
what
like.
butt is it gonna taste like?
I don't
You
think
know
it
what
would
I mean?
taste like
Which
her butt. I think it would be just a general butt smell.
A
I mean,
random
because
butt.
it would be chemicals anyway. It's not as though Gwyneth's candle has some sort of
Yeah.
essence of her hoo-ha. It's chemicals that are
Well,
designed.
it
to
might, she
smell
might have
like
essence of a hoo-ha. You
I-
don't.
I
I
just-
really doubt
I want to
that.
be in
I
the
can't
room
imagine she
where they
would use her
test it and
action.
go, yeah, that's bang on. Yeah.
It's close.
Let's,
Yeah, yeah, that's-
let's have a sniff of this and let's have a sniff of the real thing to
Yeah,
check
yeah.
that it's right.
Oh no, it's way off. Yours is
No,
rank.
that's not quite right. Though.
This does not smell like it's been sitting in a gym bag for 2 weeks. All right,
by
are
the
we
way,
ready to talk about
not
some
quite.
video games?
Hold
Not
on.
okay.
quite, not quite. Only because I have to mention this to you, Duke, because you'll appreciate.
This better go
this.
on TikTok. Go ahead.
You're going to appreciate this.
I'm gonna
So
appreciate
we
it.
were watching the new. I can't remember. It's the parents thing last night, where they're with the kids, but they're not really kids anymore because they're adult, grown-up kids.
What?
And it's like a quiz show, right? And they've got a bid on how many questions the kids will get right.
Okay.
Right.
So you give them a topic, and then you go, "How many will you get right?" But one of the things on there last night was, it was like it was a prawn cocktail, right? Do you know what the sauce is
Yeah.
on a prawn cocktail? So what's
I
the
assume
sauce
it's like
like?
a red sauce for the same like a shrimp cocktail.
Kind of.
Okay.
But a proper shrimp or prawn cocktail in the UK, it's called Mary Rose sauce. That's what you put on
Okay.
top of it, right?
The horseradish in that.
But he pronounced it Marie Rose sauce. I'm like,
Oh, for fuck's sake.
No, it's not
I
Marie
hate
Rose
him.
sauce. But here's the best one, right? Then they had Marie Antoinette on, right, as another
Okay,
question.
wait.
With
Oh,
Mary.
that's a question.
I
I
was
thought she
gonna say,
hadn't
I
actually had her on.
thought she was dead.
She's
Marie
ahead of the
Antoinette.
rest as well.
But no, he pronounced it Marie Antoinette. And I'm like, it's
Well,
not
Marie
fucking
Antoinette.
Marie Antoinette. It's Mary
Yeah, it is.
Antoinette.
No,
But
it's
then,
Marie.
I don't know. It's not Marie. It's not Marie
is Marie.
Antoinette.
Nobody
that's
in
not how you
nobody in
pronounce it.
France is pronounced Mary.
It's pronounced Marie Antoinette.
Marie.
It's not Marie
Marie.
Antoinette.
No, it's
It's
Marie.
Marie.
Nah, I'm
Marie.
telling
Trust
you
me
now.
that it's Marie.
Oh no,
M-A-R-I-E. How do you spell M-A-R?
No, that's how
what-
it's spelled, but that's not how it's pronounced.
According to whom?
I don't know. That's how I've always known it.
So
Well, maybe you've always known it incorrectly.
some school
That's all I'm
teacher
saying.
when you were young said it that, and then you're sticking to
That's
your
probably
guns.
what it is.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm
Just a
here to
minute,
tell you
just a
that no one in
minute.
France is named Mary. There are women in France named Marie.
Hold on,
So-
dude.
so
are
the
you telling me there's
magazine,
no one in France called Mary?
Marieclaire, that magazine.
It's actually
That's
it's
Mary
actually
Claire.
pronounced Marie Antoinette.
Yeah, Marie.
That's how
right.
it's pronounced.
Marie.
No, not
Marie.
Marie Antoinette.
Yeah, you
But
said
it's
Mary.
not Marie.
Yeah, Marie.
He no, but he pronounced it Marie, like as in the British Marie, not Marie. You know, I don't know. It was just
I
wrong.
have no idea what you're saying. I
I
hear
think-
Marie, which is the right way to say it.
I've got the title of the show, by the way. There's something about Marie.
Like anybody fucking gives a shit.
Look,
I did
the
want
talk about
teacher
video
at
games
school, the teacher at school in history pronounced it Marie Antoinette,
Yeah.
and I'm fucking sticking that.
Well, I don't know
to
what to
the
tell
day
you.
I
That
die.
teacher said it wrong.
Fuck 'em.
Is it okay if I talk about something related to what we done and gaming and is that
Sure,
okay?
yeah. Talk about
Of
Of course
games.
it is.
I don't want
Whatever.
to. I don't want to cheat on your parade.
You
or
don't want to
anything.
derail this great
Oh, he's
discussion.
skitching on it, all right. Fuck
Um,
off.
we did quite well on TikTok this week.
TikTok.
Hell
I don't have a
yeah.
TikTok theme.
No.
I was saying
Yeah,
to do.
I've seen it.
I was saying to do.
Here's a TikTok theme. There'll be our TikTok theme.
What I've learned about gaming content on TikTok is that
Uh-huh.
most of the time gaming content doesn't do well, and this is for even
Really?
really well high up sort of lots of followers accounts. Like you do have some that just get like 50,000 likes, whatever.
I mean, if
video,
all
but-
your followers are gamers, then you'll probably. do
yeah,
all
but
right.
but like really I've seen established podcasts, established outlets.
Can I just stop? for
Oh,
one
he's got to
second?
jump in.
I've got to jump
Yes.
in because
Jump
I've got
in.
the Collins
Oh.
Dictionary pronunciation,
God.
French, Mari, Antoinette. Mari, and Mari is the
How many
French
syllables?
pronunciation. It's just Mari. That's how it says it's pronounced in French.
Is there any indication of which syllable
it?
is stressed? Because that would be the crux of it. If this first
I
syllable
will
was
even
stressed, it would
copy
be
it. I'm going to copy it
Mary.
and put it in the Zoom chat
If it
just for
was-
you, Duke.
If it
Just
was
for you, Duke.
if it was stressed on the second syllable, it would be Marie. Does that make sense?
Look.
Every two-syllable word is
Mary.
No, I see
that
that.
can only be Mary.
That doesn't help us. That
Antoinette.
doesn't have any impact on what we're
How
talking
can
about.
that not
I'm sorry.
help?
Because we'll talk
How can
about it
that
later.
help?
Chinny
You
is
can't
in pain.
pronounce Mary. How can you pronounce that Marie? Mari. How can you pronounce
Easy,
that
like
any
this.
other way?
You ready? Here, I'm going to do it. You ready? Marie. Okay, moving on. We'll talk about it later. Chinny, tell us about TikTok.
Fuck it out.
We did okay on TikTok. The end. Like I don't know what to do anymore.
No, you said
Tell
that
ya.
a lot of gaming content doesn't do very well on TikTok.
Does it
But
matter?
we
I mean,
did.
yeah, but like
We're
one of them
better.
said Mary, and then they all got side. I don't know. Like,
Don't give up so easily, Chinny. If you had something to say it.
does anybody want to know?
I want to know. Say it.
Right, gaming content
Okay.
on TikTok doesn't do well. Even well-established accounts. That's what I found.
Okay.
I think
Glad
of
to
that.
hear it.
And then
Thanks.
one
All
of
right,
our
so we're ready to...
one
oh.
of our videos got 4,000 views, which is pretty good.
Yay.
Um,
That's
But it-
pretty good.
but it got 240 comments, which is
Damn.
ridiculous.
How many of those were "fuck these guys"?
No, so some
These
of them
guys
were
know
like
fucking nothing.
some of them were like 3% of them were positive. And then, but the Steam controller, I did a video about the Steam controller when we were talking about that. Got 6,000 views, but only got 9 comments. So TikTok's weird.
It's weird, isn't
It's
it?
weird.
That's weird.
They also did quite well on YouTube Shorts as well. So there you go.
Cool.
Maybe I'll just make a clip of you
We're in
arguing
the
about
running. Now we're gonna
fucking
get an
Marie
email from-
Antoinette or whatever her name is. And then,
Wait till we post that one. Then we're gonna get some
Christ.
comments
Marie
from French
Antoinette.
people.
I'm
Zut
telling you,
alors, quel est le problème? Vous êtes
as,
fou.
as proven by the Collins English Dictionary, just saying.
Prove anything. Anyway, are we
I'm
ready
more of
for
an
video
Oxford
games?
man anyway.
Do you know,
Oh, yeah.
Duke
See what
always
the
asks for proof or evidence. I give him some and he still disagrees. You can't
You
win.
give me proof about how. Whatever. We'll talk about it later.
Whatever, whatever,
Video
man.
games? Are we ready for video games?
I think so because, whatever.
Okay. Here comes some discussion about video games.
Where are you going? Story time's over, isn't it?
What you been playing?
Yeah, that's all the time we have for that jingle. Who's going first?
I've only played 2.
2 games? What have you been doing?
How many did you play, Stu?
3.
Oh, okay. So I guess you should go first then, because it sounds like you have the most.
No, I think I know who's got the most,
No.
and you can go first, Steve.
Yeah, okay, I will.
I bet you better. Fucking hell, he's adding another one.
No, I'm just fixing the spacing. Anyway, here's the thing. Rocket League
Go on.
is a fun game. I played some Black Ops Team Deathmatch. That was fun. And here's what the thing is. They're recycling maps. Do y'all know about this?
No.
Some people are mad. One of my students was like, why are they putting the same maps that was in it? I don't even remember which one it was in. I think it was like Black Ops 1 or something. And they're like, why they got the yacht? Did y'all ever play the one with the yacht?
Yeah.
Never played it at all.
And then there's one with like a house, and you run over. There's like a courtyard with like a reflecting pool in it and stuff. And then there's like a pool you can jump into. Anyway, though they've recycled some of these maps, and I was like, you know what? It's a little weak for them to be using the same maps that they've already made. But on the other hand, I'm like, I know these maps, so I'm not getting caught off guard every time I turn around on these maps, because I know.
I'm assuming they've been updated. They're not just.
Oh
like
yeah,
a
they've totally been
carbon
updated.
copy.
Yeah, absolutely. But it's the
What's
same.
the
But
problem?
I know the
same
layout.
blueprint.
Of what I'm saying.
It's the same blueprint.
Awesome. It doesn't take much to turn these into new maps, because it's whatever. I'm not mad about it. I just think some people would be. I'd be curious to know if there are the same number of new maps as there usually are, and then they also threw these into the mix.
Yeah.
But like Nuketown, they always have Nuketown, right?
Ugh.
Like that's just never going to. What's your problem with Nuketown?
I don't like Nuketown.
Well, I like it. Because I know the map, once again.
Yeah,
I know where to
it's
throw
not
my
hard to know
grenades.
the map. It's just 2 houses facing each other.
Yeah, but you got to know, like, where people are hiding.
Where to hide
and
in
where
the
to run
truck.
around.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. He's
Sniper,
lying
the
down back
sniper
there.
in the top floor.
Yeah, anyway. Right, so that's Black Ops Team Deathmatch.
Oh, but
Power Wash
I was-
Simulator 2.
sorry.
I did not update the items on here.
Duke,
I did
Ooh,
not
you've done
do-
different stuff.
Dog, I've done different things, yes.
Duke,
I need to look at the...
Duke,
Huh? What?
the Joysticks and Chills said that they're impressed by Stu's beautiful hair. I just wanted to say that. And
Well,
I
yeah,
know,
we're all impressed.
well, you know what?
we got Surly, Joysticks and
Bit of
Chill,
Grecian 2000, you know what I mean? Does the
and
job.
James Bevan in the
Okay.
chat.
Okay, so here's the thing. I did the billboard. I think I talked about the billboard last week, yes? And then there's
Yeah.
this teapot tea room, which is like the spinning cups at Disney
Yes,
World.
you did talk about that.
Except
Yeah.
it's okay. And then the one that I've basically been doing since last week was the shooting gallery.
Oh,
This
okay.
one is a beast. This one is like
Big.
The Art Deco house was the biggest one up until now, but the
Mm.
shooting gallery took the longest time, I think, because it's a full proper shooting gallery. Like you have
Yeah.
to do it all outside and in. There's a lot of like plushies you got to wash to get the wall behind the plushies a pain in the neck. I got one of these extenders so that I don't have to keep hopping up to reach the ceiling, which is
Yeah.
very nice.
Yeah.
And yeah, that was pretty good. So I got that done.
Here's
and
it.
it's
Here's.
Go ahead.
I was going to ask a
Oh,
question.
well-
now.
Go ahead,
It's
ask away.
Marie. Go on.
How do these things get so dirty?
Well, because a lot of people go and they shoot things and then they spit when they
Yeah.
don't get what they want, and then
But
people
have
take a shit
you
on the wall.
ever been to one and seen it that dirty?
I'm thinking maybe this video game.
I think it
isn't
might be a
totally
video
based
game,
on
Stu. I
accuracy
think
and
it's.
reality.
I don't know.
uh,
I'm just wondering
How do
it
these
gets so
terrorists
dirty,
get
that's
back up
all.
after they've been shot? That's a better
I
question.
know. There's another question there. How do you answer that one?
Yeah.
Anyway, the shooting gallery was a proper challenge. And here's the funny thing. You got these targets on them. When you clean the target, it's like you hit it. And so the other part of it opens up and you got to clean the inside.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of cool. I like the interactive bits on the shooting gallery. Yeah. So that's Power
Yeah,
Wash
I
Simulator.
don't remember on the first one there being like a building exterior and interior.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't
They're taking it
remember
to
that.
the next level.
Yeah, that's different.
So I guess that's, should I keep going?
Yeah, you might as well do a
Yeah,
proper
why
one.
not?
Proper one.
Why
Last
not?
week I told you about this free game, the Wuxia game that I've been playing called Where Winds Meet.
Where
The
winds
ancient
meet.
China.
Yes.
Yeah,
martial
freebie,
arts
that
game.
looked really cool. Looked
Yeah.
It
super
does
cool.
look really cool, and it's a very good game. However, the honeymoon is a little over because it's still good. I'm still enjoying it, but you can only go into like the 5th underground cavern area where there's bandits everywhere, and you have to constantly push open these enormous doors. So it's like clearly nobody's opened these doors in like 10 years, and you're slowly open, and then there's 6 bandits waiting for you. Weren't y'all just on the surface taunting me and then running in here? How is this door that nobody's opened in 10 years
There's a lift.
sitting here? Yeah, I guess so.
Wow.
I couldn't find the lift at the end though.
Well, you clearly haven't played Uncharted because that happens constantly in that game.
Fair enough. I mean, some people are just good at opening
This
big
tomb
ass
that
doors.
has took thousands of years to discover, and everybody discovers
Yeah.
it in the same 10
Everyone's
minutes.
just there. Everyone's just there when
Now
you
that
get
they
there.
know the secret way in, yeah. Also, the dialogue. I wanted to try to follow the story, but I don't know if it's bad translations or what. But I'm just lost with the story. Even with the summaries of what's going on, I'm like, I have no idea who they're talking about because there's like 100 characters that they keep mentioning, like, and they all have these like names that are like, you know, Long Scepter came this way, and then he had a fight with, you know, Summer Wind. And then the Jade bookcase beat him up. And I was just like, well, who are all these people you're talking about? So I'm lost with the story. I'm a little annoyed at having to go down into these little, you know, and they've got like fire traps every 5 feet. And so you got to like, you know, slowly move so that the fire traps don't get set off,
Right.
which is a little annoying. But that said, generally speaking, it's a really good game. I'm having a good time with it. The boss fights are fun, and the combat's very engaging. I mean, again, for a free game, like, you really can't ask for more than this.
Crazy.
So, yeah. Where Winds Meet. Thumbs up. Play it, people,
Yeah,
if
yeah,
you
I'm
like
looking at
It
it
does
now.
look, it does look pretty damn cool, I have
Yeah,
to
yeah.
say.
pretty damn
Polished.
Yeah.
It is polished. I mean, if
With
the
an inch of
gameplay's
its life.
solid, does it matter if you don't understand what the fuck's going on? I
No,
don't know.
not really. I just, you know, look, I'm a storyteller. I'm a teacher of English and literature, and I wouldn't mind knowing about the story. But on the other hand, kill things.
Yes.
Yeah, and I bet it's satisfying. It looks very satisfying to
Very
kill
satisfying.
stuff in this
Oh,
game.
very satisfying. Yes, it is.
It does look good.
So,
Does look
yep,
good.
thumbs up.
Yeah.
Where
Big
Winds
thumbs
Meet.
up. Well, I'll go next because obviously
You go
Chini's only got 2 and I've got 3.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
after a good few weeks of not playing this game, in fact, it's probably getting into the months of not playing this game,
Uh-huh.
I am back on Clair Obscur Expedition 33.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And this game surprises me constantly, and I've not played it for ages. And I got to this I was at this new section, okay?
Uh-huh.
And I was exploring a little bit, and then I saw what looked like a mime artist, like in a bit of a down below me. I'm like, maybe he's someone friendly who's gonna sell me something.
Nope.
Nope.
Maybe that's what he's there for. So I jumped down, and
Nope.
I didn't do this stupidly. I didn't attack him first because I didn't realize he was an enemy at first because he just looks like some weird French mime artist. I'm like, And then he attacked me. This was literally within probably 5 minutes of starting playing the game again.
Yeah.
And then I had a 25-minute boss fight.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
A lot of boss fight.
25 minutes it took me. I didn't die, by the way, but
Okay.
it took me 25 minutes to beat him
Yeah.
Yeah.
because I was doing damage and nothing was happening to his health bar. And I'm like, something weird going on here because I'm knocking like, I don't know, 120 damage, but his health bar didn't change at all. What the
Right.
hell's going on here?
So he's got some kind of shield or something.
No, he just has a lot of health.
Just a lot of
A
help.
lot of health, right? So I was like, Jesus. So anyway, what I figured out was I'm just going to do normal attacks, right? Loads of dodges, and then probably about 10, 15 minutes in, I used Gustav's massive attack on his massive attack. Look, like the album. Blue Lines, what
I
an
was
album
looking
that is.
back at you to see you looking back at me to see me looking
Indeed.
back at you. I would.
These crackers, man, they can't mention Massive Attack without singing it and going into it.
I don't know.
So then I
anyway.
called in a Groove Armada.
Oh yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I don't know whether I see you, baby, shaking your ass.
Yeah.
There you go. So anyway, I did this massive attack where it was like lightning, and I'd got his arm up to the full power, like 10, 10 on his
Oh,
arm,
Yeah.
like enhancement thing.
I know what you mean. Yeah.
And fuck me, did that do the business on him.
Mm.
It totally broke him. And then following that, I'd already built up a lot of fire damage on him. So he was doing
Yeah.
sort of every 2 rounds, he was taking about 1,000 damage just off the fire constantly burning him.
Yeah.
Sure.
And then it probably only took me 5-10 minutes after that to kill him.
So
But
would you-
fuck me.
Would you say that you were a fire starter there, Chin?
I was
Mister?
definitely a fire starter.
But you
But
were
that
for the
initial,
purpose of good, not a wicked one.
of course not.
Or you twisted. them.
I was very twisted.
Christ.
But for the initial 10 or 15 minutes, it was a bit of a slog. And then once I did the huge attack on him, then it did start to get a little bit easier. But
do you want the good
Yeah.
news, Stu?
what's the good news?
That mime artist boss are throughout the whole game. There are like
Yeah, I
loads
believe
of
so.
them.
There's one in every level, isn't there?
There's even one at the very start of the game that you missed.
Yeah, I looked it up. Afterwards. I was like, where are these fucking mime
And
artists?
you want the
things?
good news, Stu? When I see
What's
one of
good news?
those, I look at them and go, "Easy kill."
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
No, but not
I'm
because
sure
not
you
because
do.
I'm good. Because of like when you level up and you're like, I know every
Yeah,
every
that's
move
what I
that.
mean.
Yeah. You're just like, whatever. You just shit on it.
I think knowing what I know now, I could have probably done it a bit quicker by just leveling up Gustav
yeah,
and doing
also
an attack
but
early
knowing
on.
their attacks as well helps. You know.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I didn't have much problem dodging.
Mm.
You know, I dodged it, so that's
you
why
got to
it was
parry
easy.
though for
you
those
know,
action points. You need to parry.
Oh yeah, but you get one for a dodge as well, don't you? So I
No.
don't care.
Unless
I
you got
did.
unless you got to pick.
Oh, action points. Sorry, no action points. You don't.
Mm,
No, you get the level up his weird arm thing.
Yeah, you get that, but
His
you want,
arm
you want
attack.
action points. You want
Yeah, action points I'd just get by just doing normal attacks. But yeah, I know what you mean. Parrying, you get action points as well.
I always try
I'm
to
shit
parry.
at parrying though.
I always
I
try
know
to
I'm
parry.
terrible at it though.
The window for
Terrible at it.
parrying is really tight, and the dodge is
Yeah,
quite big.
I'm
but-
terrible at it.
Yeah, no, I always try to parry.
But I'm
Mm,
playing on easy, so it's not that difficult. But it
Of
still
course.
took 25 minutes.
yeah.
It still took 25 minutes. I was
Yeah.
like, shit.
25 minutes on no balls.
So yeah, I'm really enjoying it though. There's some more story stuff happened as well. That's not the only thing I did, although that did take quite a chunk of my playtime.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've sort of exploring more. I'm going to is it the windy cliffs or something? I don't know. I've got to go and find this weird creature's stone for him.
Oh yes, yeah. You are getting
I'm-
to a very, very good bit that I won't say
Yeah.
anything, but you
I
are
can see it coming.
you are
Oh,
getting
fuck
to a
me,
bit.
this game. Even I don't know what I've mentioned this before. I'm sure I have, but the overworld is so cool.
Yeah.
It's
it's pretty good, yeah.
even the overworld, where you travel between areas,
Yeah,
is
yeah.
fucking super cool as well, and so detailed.
Mm.
The
Yeah.
voice acting is fucking just A1.
Everything you say, it only gets better, Stu. Like there's
Yeah, I
so
can
much that I
imagine.
know that you don't, and it's killing me. It's like, oh my god, he
Yeah, I
thinks
know.
that's
I'm
cool.
sure. But that's okay. I'm gonna.
Yeah.
I'm back in. By the way, the headline is
You're in.
I'm back in.
You're back in.
I'm back in it, man.
Good.
It's got its hooks in
and I'm
you.
going to try. Yeah, I'm going to try and finish it. Although I've got probably about another 20 plus hours to go. I'm guessing because I'm about 8 or 9 hours in now.
Yeah, you got quite a bit to do.
I've got a lot to do. So
Yeah.
But when I get stuck into it, and then I've read that, and if you really want to see everything and all the side quests, it's at least 60 hours. And I'm like,
Don't read
"Yeah."
into any more, Stu, because you don't spoiling things. Just
No,
don't.
I'm not going to. No, not spoiler stuff. Just
Not
how
really
long
a
it-
spoiler.
I know, but like
It's just
I'd just
how
be really
long.
careful if I were you, because
I know,
there's some things that could get really spoiled
some
for you
juicy,
yeah.
juicy stuff.
if you're not careful.
I am looking forward to it. I am loving the game. I am getting better at the combat as I'm playing it.
Hmm.
It was a bit of a baptism of fire, considering I've not played it
It
for
will
so
be
long for that to happen.
It
Almost
will be a game
instantly.
that rewards you to play it regularly, and if you drop off it, it will
Mm.
punish you for it. Yeah.
Well, it was a little bit like that today. I was like, what does this button do? How do I
Yeah.
power up again? How do
Yeah.
I level them up?
Yeah.
But I'm slowly getting there. You know what I mean? The pictos make a massive difference.
They do. Once you get your head around them,
so-
they're good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Question.
Yes. Yes.
I've got the
Let
nude
me
woman.
shoot. The nude woman.
in
what?
my
Oh,
my
nude.
party.
CL.
Oh yeah, Marie.
CL.
CL.
But
Pronounce
when I'm fighting, it's still only 3 people fighting. So
Yes.
do you never have 4?
No, you never have 4. You only ever have 3.
Right.
And you choose
Okay.
who-
If you lose with your 3, CL comes in to do the final bit, or you can in the start menu you can pick your main 3.
Right. Okay.
You know when you've got the
So I
characters
can
when you press
change it.
start, so you can
Because I'd
change.
like to have a go with her, but I haven't really had a go with her.
She's the only character that I could never get my head round.
Yeah, you couldn't figure it out.
Couldn't quite. I think I sort of did at the end, but like
Yeah.
I never really figured it out.
Miel's quite tricky as well, isn't she? Because you've got to have this
The stance.
sort of the different stances and understand
Yeah,
what each one does.
That one's not too bad. You know, what you've got to really look for is moves that put you in a stance, then moves that perform well in that stance. And yeah, I
Yeah.
got my head around that. But CL is just like, I don't know what the fuck is going on with it, because she's got like sunlight and moonlight things, and I'm like, wow.
Yeah, she's got. You see, I've only used her when you very first get
Yeah,
her.
when you get her, yeah.
But I haven't done since then, so I've completely forgotten what
Yeah.
I'm meant to be doing, even if I
No,
try and use.
I looked up
I've got no idea.
tutorials, and I was like, I still don't
And you
don't
were
get
still
it.
like, I don't know
I
what. to
still
do.
don't get it. Because some people say like, oh, she's one of the best characters, and I'm like, I don't know, I'll try, and then I'll try and fight with her, and I'm like, no,
I
I've
don't
gotta-
know.
my three was always Gustav, Luna, and Mael. Yeah, so
Well, you kind of know what you're doing, don't you, with them? You know,
Mm.
sort of how they work. And,
I think
and what their
Luna is my
attacks do.
favorite. To be fair, Luna is my favorite.
Yeah.
Ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because she's a healer basically. She brings everybody back to life. So as long as you keep Luna alive. you're
Yeah,
fine.
well, I used her a lot in this boss fight today. I kept topping up because if you get hit by one of the mime artists, they do a lot of damage.
Yeah.
I mean, one of them nearly took. I actually gave health to Gustav, and on the next attack, if I hadn't have done, he'd have been out.
Yeah.
Do you know what I
And-
mean? He had literally about 90 health left after he'd been
Mael's
attacked
got some
again.
good attacks where if somebody's shielded, like the mime would be when you first
Yeah,
attack them, she breaks through the shield and gets rid of it. So that's like really
Yeah.
useful stuff. So yeah, they're all useful. They're all good.
it's such a good game, though. It's
Mm.
and I think and I've said this before, and I'm sure you're the prime example of this. But for a turn-based combat game, it's super accessible. I think.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Yeah, absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, because most people are put off with, this sort of Final Fantasy turn-based combat stuff.
No,
But this makes it
yeah, it's
really
just-
accessible.
But it does it with flair, and it looks great.
Oh,
when
it
you do
looks
and-
amazing. I mean, when
yeah.
you pull off a massive attack, it looks fucking ridiculous, doesn't it?
Mm.
Back
Mm.
at Judas. Back at
Yeah. Yeah, there you go. It's such a great game. I can't say enough good things about it. So, yeah, I'm hopefully going to I've got to get this finished before Christmas. That's probably my last, got to get it finished game. So I'm
Yeah.
going to put in a
Yeah.
big session tomorrow because I'm off tomorrow. So it's a big
Sure.
sesh coming up. So I'm probably going to try and play this more or less all day tomorrow.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okey-doke.
While we're speaking about Claire Obscura, this is news, but it's relevant.
The Joystick Awards.
The Game Awards and the Joystick Awards. Claire Obscura has received 12 nominations at the Game Awards 2025. This is a record for the most nominations any game has ever gotten in the history of the Game Awards. It's been nominated for Game of the Year, Best Game Direction, Best Narrative, Best Art Direction, Best Score and Music, Best Audio Design, Best Performance. And performance is there's 3 separate nominations for that because it's for Ben Starr, a character that you haven't come across yet, Stu. Charlie Cox, who plays Gustav, and Jennifer English, who plays Mael. Best Independent Game, Best Debut Indie Game, and Best RPG. So this is just absolutely. It hasn't won at the Game Awards yet. It's won at a few other awards that have taken place, but the Game Awards. This is Jeff Keighley's awards, which have not happened while we record this.
No.
It has broken a record, and popular streamer. I don't know if you two know because us three, we're on the tip top of who's streaming, don't we?
We are
You know.
the popular. We know all about popular
So,
streamers.
but I first come across this streamer when he played PUBG. There's a chap called Shroud, right?
Okay.
He was playing Ark Raiders. He was streaming Ark Raiders, and he was like, "Oh, if there's no way we can let that Claire game win Game of the Year. If it wins Game of the Year, it's a fix. Ark Raiders forever. Blah 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 blah." And Ark Raiders didn't even get nominated for it. And now he's saying the reason why Arc Raiders didn't get nominated is because it has elements of AI in it, which it does for some of the mission call-outs and stuff. Yeah, so it generates.
Do you not want to buy it?
Well, they still use voice talent for those audio voiceover bits, but they recorded them in a way where they can reuse
I've just
them.
reached a point where I just don't want anything to do with AI. Like,
No,
at
I know,
all.
but
I'm not saying it's evil or anything, just my
it's-
own personal
I
preference.
understand it's sketchy business, but they've paid and recorded an artist for their use of their voice, and then they they use their voice for different missions and things. So anyway, he was like, "Oh, it's a fix," da da da, da. And so he come under a lot of flack for basically hating on Clair Obscura Expedition 33.
Yeah.
But it's safe to say I think it's going to win some awards. Stu, I
think that's probably going to be the case.
I think it's going to win
But-
something.
But it also puts an absolute like fuck you to these live service games, doesn't it? You
Yeah.
know, all this like, oh, it's going to be massive multiplayer and it's going to be a live service.
tell you
and you're
what,
going to keep adding to it.
It's going to be really awkward if somebody from Ubisoft is at these awards because they're sitting there going, "Fuck you know, God, we didn't even get a look in." Yep. So if I would be, it would be amazing if they didn't win one award from from that.
Well,
but I think they're
they're
going
going to. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, you played this game to the end, and you obviously know how good it is.
I think I
it's
don't
going
know.
to win stuff. Isn't
I think
it?
for the game of the year, actually, I should have a look at it. What else was nominated? I think the only contender for game of the year is going to be Silksong. I think really.
Yeah.
But I know. So here's the contender. So Death Stranding 2 on the Beach, Donkey Kong Bonanza, Hades 2, Hollow Knight Silksong, and Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. So fair play to Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 because that came out at the start of the year and is still being mentioned. So that's good. Maybe Hades 2, maybe Death Stranding 2, but I think I think there's going to be blood if the Clair Obscura doesn't get mentioned for it because I think it deserves it. But yeah, and from what I know about Hollow Knight Silksong is that it was really, really hyped, and now that it's out, people say it's really hard and not that approachable. And
I think it's. I mean, I played quite a lot of it, and it was fine. I think the difference is what I like to see is like a new IP that does well, and obviously they're both sequels to previous games, and it's cool to have something nominated that's completely new and not. Although it isn't different, it's different enough to stand it on its own.
But also, like,
to every other turn-based game.
To be fair to Silksong and Death Stranding 2, like they are pretty new IPs. They're not like franchises like Assassin's Creed or whatever, or Call of Duty, where they've just been churned out. They are still quite new. But
I think what I want to see is innovation. You know what I mean? Something that's innovative, which this game.
It's kind of weird, isn't it? Really, because all this, I believe all Clair Obscura has done really has taken Final Fantasy VII and gone and 8 and 9, and just gone. Let's just make a really good one of those.
New, shiny.
Yeah. Just make a good one of those.
But I think it's also a very unique story, isn't it?
It is a unique
what
story.
I mean?
It is a really cool.
The story
premise,
isn't doesn't feel derivative of really anything
No.
else that I've played.
No, and it has a payoff as
And
well.
I think that's
like,
what makes it. Yeah, and I think
gets
that's what
there.
makes it really stand out.
Yeah,
you
it
know
does
what I
get
mean?
there as well.
It's
Like,
very unique narrative.
Yeah, even when you sort of find out what's going on and what's happening, you know, okay, that is not where I thought this was all going. So it's interesting. Yeah. So
Yeah.
there you are.
Well,
Something happened.
I'll look forward to seeing what happens then. Let's
Yeah.
hopefully sooner rather than later.
Hmm.
Whenever that may be. I don't know when it is. When is it these days? The huge advertisement for video games that it is.
It's usually the end of the year, is it? I don't know.
Somewhere around there, I guess.
I'll have a quick look. December the 11th. So.
Oh, there you go.
In LA.
So not too far away. A few weeks, 2-3 weeks away,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah, not too far.
Oh,
Yeah.
crikey, what's happening? You been arrested, Ginny? Is that you?
Did
Is
you
that
hear
you?
about the bulldozer that went through my city? Did you hear about this?
No, I
Bulldozer
was going to
went
say
through
through your
city?
house. Then.
No. So a couple of weeks ago, we were outside, in the back garden, with sparklers, and we were showing Rosa like these sparklers, and just sort of
Yeah.
playing around with them. and we heard a helicopter like going on, and you know, usually when a helicopter's sort of hovering, it's a police chase. Do you know what I mean? There's something going on.
Yeah, there's something going on.
Yeah.
Helicopter looking
I said-
for a murder. 2 a.m, got the fat burger.
And so I said to Tara, I was like, oh, there must be a police chase. And then we went in the house, and then we just heard like this loud rumble, and we were like, what the fuck is that? All right, and we thought the helicopter was landing like nearby.
My God.
And it turned out.
Well,
that
you've had that before now, haven't you? You had one land next
I had,
to your
yeah,
old
that was my
house,
old
didn't
house. Yeah. And
you?
so then we looked outside, and a bulldozer
Dude.
on a Saturday night
What the hell?
Right.
drove past the house, and we didn't think we had Rosa with us. We didn't really think too much of it because they're knocking down something like a big building by my house, and they're gonna build like new houses there, not too far, like you know, not right by my house, but round the corner. And I just sort of assumed like maybe it's to do with that, right? You know, maybe it's something to do with that. And I was like, it's a bit weird. And we looked at it, and Rosa looked at it, and it just drove past, and then it pulled over. And I was like, oh, that's really weird. Why is it pulling over? And anyway, I just completely forgot about it. On the news, I found out that it came from Stafford. This bulldozer. Somebody got drunk, stole it, drove it all the way to Wolverhampton, past my house, through the town on the other side of town, and then a Royal Mail truck, lorry truck, right, tried to block it, and it just smashed it out the way.
Oh my God.
And it went past my house.
Damn.
And it is both. When you think about it too much, you go, it could have gone through my house, right?
Yeah.
But it's also hilarious, and I've never ever been proud of my city until now. I was so proud. I was like, yeah, that's good. It was like a GTA mission gone wrong.
Yeah, that's well funny.
So good. So yeah, there you go. But yeah, and also there's.
See, you did have a story.
Yeah, I always forget. I don't know. Should we talk about the Play My Game bitch? Because I've got stuff to say about this fucking thing.
Okay, let's talk about
Yes,
the
you
Play
can
My
do.
Game bitch game. Here it is.
Yeah, bitch! Play my game, bitch.
Yeah, it's got the Breaking Bad connection.
Yeah, bitch!
Okay, go ahead. Say your things. What do you want to say about it? This is Black Ops 7, baby.
Yeah, I think I'm losing my voice slightly, so I'm worried that I won't be able to talk. So, Play My Game, bitch. We pick a game every week to play, and this week it is Call of Duty Black Ops 7 single-player campaign. What the fuck was this?
Is
You
this
know,
even a
it's
single
funny.
player
Here-
campaign?
Well,
What
here's
is
the
this?
thing. We have audio of the writer's room, so if you'll allow me.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, of course.
All right, guys, look, we got to do something different for this game. It's got to be like, gotta knock people on their ass. You got to get people going, holy shit, dude.
Yeah.
Fred, what do you got? Okay, you know Alan Wake? Yeah. What if we did that?
Yeah.
Well, you know what? You were right about let's just do Fortnite. So maybe we'll give it a try. And that was the
I
that
don't
was the
know.
genesis of this game.
Honestly, like, I don't know how you fuck up a Call of Duty campaign so much.
By adding magic.
It is the
Wait a minute.
stupidest.
What are
You
you
don't
two
like to see
talking about?
machetes flying out and hitting people in the face?
Yeah.
And then you
Just
get the
a minute,
magic
what?
machete and then you hit him from above?
What the hell did I play?
What did you play?
I don't know. What did you play?
Well, I tried to play it, but I tried to play it on
What do
my
you
own
like?
because I didn't want to play with other people, and that was just
Yeah.
a mistake because I got killed instantly, and I was just
What?
getting killed instantly. And
What
I'm
did you
like,
play?
I've had enough.
What did you play?
The co-op campaign.
What did it start? What did you do at the start? Did you
So
zoom
it-
down a
so-
thing?
At the start of the game, you go to this building, take the glass out, drop
Yeah.
down,
Yeah, we played the same
gas
thing.
everyone. I didn't get much further than that because I kept getting killed
So
every 3
let
seconds.
me give you an insight to what happens.
You have to
as
shoot the enemies.
So what happens?
Well, I
Stu,
tried that, but I kept getting killed and overwhelmed by everyone.
What happens, Stu, is you go into that lab and you get released a toxin, and then you start tripping balls and shooting monsters, and then you go into...
Yeah, no, that definitely didn't happen in my game because I didn't get that far.
What do I fucking hate in video games? What type of levels do I hate? Remember this. See if you can remember.
Hallucinating monsters.
Floating islands. I fucking hate any game with a floating island. You know, Spider-Man 2 sort of had it with the Mysterio thing, but you can sort of forgive that because Mysterio's that kind of character, I suppose. Any fucking game where you got floating islands, and I know Claire Obscura's got a lot of floating islands, but whatever, we'll just skip over that. But like when you got like a trippy level that it's like, it's a game based in reality, so trippy, and it's got this trippy level. And honestly, Stu,
and then at the end of it, they're like, "Whoa, you've been out of radio contact for like an hour." Like, what?
So Stu, you go into like this weird world.
Right.
And then you can, you know how you call in an airstrike, but instead of an airstrike, it's a fucking machete.
Big machete, dude! It comes down on the guy's head.
It is the stupidest fucking.
So
if I didn't know better, I think you'd be making stuff up.
I am not making this up.
It sounds ridiculous. It's fucking.
I'm like, surely making.
No, Chinny, last time when we played Black Ops 6, you were like, I'm playing this whole thing in one day. I take it you're not going to do that with this?
Usually, a Call of Duty campaign is like, yeah, I'll play that. I know what I'm getting.
You know
it's
what you're
nice
going
and
to get.
fun. It's stupid, but it's fine. This is, first of all, it's a co-op campaign, so it's not even really a single campaign. It's designed to play in co-op.
But
you can't play.
You can.
I played it in single player.
I did as well. But
because I'm not terrible at video games.
No,
I don't play Blops anymore, and I haven't done for probably 10 years.
No, I agree. Yeah. Like I would have played it single player if it was good, but it's at its core, it is designed to be a co-op mission, right? And you know the way you jump in 50 feet in the air and all this sort of stupid shit. It is the fucking stupid.
Honestly, if I didn't trust you two, I think you were making this shit up.
Well, if you look at the stream now,
sounds weird.
If you look at the stream now, Stu, it's
I'm gonna have a look because I haven't, to be fair.
And
Let me have a look.
So weird.
Let me have a look at it.
It's so dumb. It's so dumb.
It's so desperate. It's so thirsty to be like, we got to do something that we've never done in a Call of Duty game before. Well, you've never done this. There's a reason why, because it's stupid.
People are just bursting into red mist. What the fuck?
And then there's zombies and robots.
This is making me want to play the Battlefield 6 campaign because at least that's straight. You know, that's just like that's just normal military stuff. Yeah, this is got to be.
I can see the giant machete behind him.
You thought we were shitting you, Stu. We were telling the truth. This has to be the worst campaign for a Call of Duty I have ever played, and I've played Black Ops 3.
I'd agree with that.
Right, Black Ops 3 was terrible. There've been some bad ones, you know, like but even like Ghosts, which when it came out was absolutely shat on. That campaign is miles ahead
compared
of what
to this.
Is.
That one's amazing.
Oh my god. Terrible.
What's it? I'm just watching. He's called Menendez, isn't he? The baddie.
Yeah, so he's been a baddie in
flicking in and out. He's just flicking in and out, like flashing in and out, like some weird fucking Max Edward
like a hologram.
He's been a bad guy in the Blops series for a while.
Yeah. I've played some Blops single player campaigns in the past.
But honestly, because Black Ops 6, right, was really good. It was a really good campaign. I really enjoyed it. It had loads of variation in missions. It had that mission where it was almost like what's that fucking film with the fucking Batman with the nipples and the guy who opens boxes with women's heads in them.
Oh, Batman Forever.
No, Ocean's 11. Right, that's the one.
Oh yeah.
All right.
right, like a heist type of thing.
It had like a casino heist, and it was fucking wicked. This is garbage. Absolute shit.
Garbage.
And it's a shame because you can see the money. Do you know what I mean? You look at the cutscenes, you look at the actors and the voice talent and everything, and you can see it all cost a lot of money.
I'm gonna be honest with you here. I'm watching this, and there's this game. I don't know whether you know it. There's this game called Bayonetta. This reminds me of Bayonetta with the complete crazy shit going on.
Absolute shit. Yeah.
No, great. No, Bayonetta's a great game.
Did you finish Bayonetta 3?
No, I didn't as it goes. This looks batshit crazy, though. I mean, it's completely batshit crazy.
That's fine in a video game where you play as a woman who wearing her hair as a dress, right? Not in Call of Duty.
What the fuck is going on?
You know when they had not my president in your country, not my Call of Duty, Duke, not my Call of Duty.
Yeah.
I've never seen anything quite like it.
It is bizarre, weird,
And it's stupid.
awful, stupid.
It's really stupid. I mean, at the essence, at the core of it, you're shooting, instead of
I
humans,
know.
you're shooting robots and zombies. But I agree with you, Chinny. I
Oh.
wouldn't. I mean, I didn't play Black Ops 6, but I wouldn't if I was interested in
Honestly,
Call of Duty, I also
you
wouldn't play it.
if you play Black Ops 6, Duke, I think you would have a good time with it. It's
Yeah,
a
I had a
really
good time with
really
the
good
first
single
mission.
player. Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
And I was shocked. I was like, Black Ops 6 was such a good step in the right direction. I just more of
Is
that.
this a different studio that made this, or like anybody know
I
anything
think-
about
I
the
think it was a
actual
different-
production?
I think it was a different planet that made it, Duke. I think it was, I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
It's
I've
very,
I
very
know.
weird.
It's just fucking weird, isn't
Weird.
it?
So
It started off fairly normal in the bit that I kept getting killed, but but obviously
even that
this-
bit though,
do you know
like
what
I
mean?
could tell it was a co-op game. Like even the way the layout of the room, because the rooms have to be bigger.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? They
Right.
have to be bigger. They
Yeah,
and also
yeah.
Yeah, but think.
and I don't know. It just wasn't structured like a normal sort of campaign, single player campaign. So no, not for me. It's
This
safe to
seems
say.
to be going on forever, by the way.
Yeah, what this episode? Yeah, no.
No, this section of this game is just forever.
So-
You don't know what I mean?
It's safe to say, I'm going to give it a thumbs down. I think.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm
Big
also
thumbs
giving
down
it-
for me because I didn't even get past the first bit.
Yeah. There you are.
Yeah, not for me.
Lop 7. Sorry.
Nope. Flop 7. Sorry, everybody.
Sorry, everyone.
If you liked it,
More
tell us
like-
why you liked it. I'm sure somebody out there liked it.
And
we
what
just
drugs?
wanna know
What
why.
drugs you were on
Flop
when
7.
playing?
There you go about that.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a big plop. That's what
Flops.
it is.
Flop 7.
Flop
Flops.
7.
Yeah. Jesus.
I mean, they're lucky that this is just on Game Pass. You know what I mean? That there's
Well,
only
I'm glad
people
I
on
didn't have to pay any money for it.
people
That's-
on
I didn't have to
Sony
download
or
anything 'cause
That's
it
gotta-
automatically downloads when you do the team deathmatch.
That's got to
just go
hurt
to
as well
Sony or
because
PC.
Microsoft have paid a lot of money for the Call of Duty franchise, and this is what they're getting at the
Yeah.
moment. It's fucking dog shit.
Dog shit.
But it's also team deathmatch, which is good because
I-
they had the yacht level again.
No, I'm sure if
Maybe
I
they-
played, I didn't play any of the multiplayer, but I'm sure if I played that'd be fine. But
Maybe
I-
they finally went. No one gives a shit about the single player. Let's just do something batshit crazy and see if anyone
Maybe.
notices.
crazy.
Maybe that's
Crazy,
what they
crazy.
did.
Okay,
Anyway, dude,
so
Back to you.
that's Black Ops. Right. So here's the thing. I've been playing some other games. Stu, you mentioned the Marvel Cosmic Invasion demo
I
last week.
did. I did.
And I played it, and it's a demo. Yeah, it's a good brawler. I don't know if my and the thing it does is it gives you two characters to sort of switch between. So
Yeah, it
some of
does.
the enemies are like hovering above, so you don't want someone who's on the ground just punching to go after those enemies that are hovering over you. So yeah, and I had She-Hulk and Spider-Man. So I had Spider-Man, and yeah, it was good. I don't think brawlers are really my jam these days because I felt like it was a very good brawler. But I don't know. I think this is the type of game too where it would really be nice if you had some friends with you.
Oh yeah,
because-
definitely in co-op. This would be great.
Yeah. This is old school, like the Simpsons game, Golden Axe, Streets of Rage, all those classic brawlers, Double Dragon you mentioned last week. It's right along the lines of those games. 2D, pixelated graphics, very polished, very, it was fun. I just reached a point where I was like, okay, I'm fighting the same 5 enemies over and over and over.
By the way, it is coming to Game Pass day one. This so
Okay. Well, I'll
we
not
could
play it on
maybe
Game
give it a
Pass.
go. Oh, I was going to say we
Nope.
could maybe give it a go in co-op.
Oh, maybe
Maybe
I'll
so.
play it with y'all. Yeah, that could work.
Aw.
Yeah.
Maybe we could give it a
Play
go
it together.
when it actually comes out.
That's
Yeah,
nice.
play it together.
Yeah.
So,
we should play it while we're recording a show.
yeah, maybe
Yeah,
do that.
why not? And then just to move on real quick, I played another game called Wildgate Emergence. This game had a free weekend, and you know me, that's the magic word.
Free. F-R-E,
Yeah.
free.
F-R-E-E, free.
F-R-E-E, free, no charge.
So, this game it's an extraction shooter, but
Ugh,
it's also mixed with, wait, Jenny, there's more.
sorry.
It's mixed with
Isn't
like a
everything
spaceship game.
right?
And it's sort of trying to be Ship of what was it? Ship of Thieves?
Ship of Thieves.
No, what was the game? The big
Sea of
open
Thieves.
Sea of Thieves. Thank you. Yeah, Ship of Thieves.
Pirates of Thievery.
We know what you mean.
Yeah,
we know what you mean.
You know what I mean.
Yeah.
We know
Anyway,
what you mean.
yeah. So you run around your spaceship and you have to like cool off the generator and this and that, and then you can leave your spaceship and you have a suit that allows you to like go to these asteroids or like destroyed space stations or whatever, and then you run in there and you get stuff and you shoot things. And then you go back to your spaceship once you get the missile launcher for your ship or whatever. And then every once in a while, there's an artifact that you need to get. And I only did the tutorial missions, but presumably at one point, it's you and like 3 other crews, and you have to get the artifact before they do, and then get to the, jump gate before they, or the wild gate, I guess it is, because it's called Wild Gate Emergence. It's a good concept. It's interesting with the exploring, and the combat's okay.
Yeah.
The piloting of the ship is garbage.
Oh dear.
Oh, it's so bad. It's just atrocious. I think the reason for that is because they don't want it to be like you get the artifact and then you zoom out. I think they want it to be like your ship moves very slowly so that there's more combat and your teammates are shooting off the side of your ship. You know what I mean? They've got this guy's got a laser.
Yeah,
that one's
yeah.
got a launcher or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's, playing it by myself, it was like, now get to the wild gate. And it literally took like 4 minutes to get to the wild gate. And it's like, there is no reason to be doing that. What the fuck is wrong with it?
It's like
Because it doesn't take that long to move around as an individual. So like, why does your ship take forever?
Yeah, Sea of Thieves is very much a game that you want to play with people because you want to pilot a ship together, and you've got different jobs to manage and things like that. So, yeah.
And I think this is trying for that same kind of thing in space. So maybe I just didn't play it right because I need to have people with me. But fuck people. I want to play a game that I don't need people. The reason I'm playing a video game is because I don't have friends. Hello.
Yeah.
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 But that said, good concept, good graphics. It does things well. And then don't put it up, Chinny, because there's not much to say about it. But there was also, I got a demo for Collector's Cove, and I would call this like my first Stardew Valley game. Like if you want a game that's survival, a little bit of crafting, you're on a big boat that's being pulled by a Loch Ness monster. That's very cute. It's all very cute.
It's all cute.
And you just go from island to island, and you get, you chop down trees to get wood, you bash rocks, and then you build stuff on your boat on the back of the Loch Ness monster.
Yeah.
That's the whole game. Fishing and getting crates in the ocean with a little torpedo thing that has a suction cup.
So it's a
you pull it
Stardew
back.
Valley, but you're on a boat on the back of a dinosaur.
Pretty much. Yep.
Sweet.
Yep.
Pretty
So
much.
it's cute. It works well. I
And
didn't
it's
hate
fully
it.
and it's fully 3D, and it looks very nice.
It's fully 3D. It looks nice. You're growing food. You got to feed fish to the monster.
It's like Wind Waker and Stardew Valley. It's very Wind Waker.
Sure.
Yeah.
You
you're
don't
on a-
sleep through
you're
the
on a
night,
boat.
which is weird. As soon as it gets dark, I'm like, okay, let's go to sleep. And then it's like,
Never.
like, you only sleep halfway through the night.
Yeah.
So it's like, whatever.
You're in.
I guess she's got insomnia or
It's
something.
winter.
I guess.
Yeah.
Something. Anyway, it's fine. It's just not. It's not a very fleshed out game. Like if I'm gonna play a survival game, I'll play Icarus, which I need to get back to.
Nice. That was
Yeah.
Collector's Cove.
Yeah, that's Collector's Cove.
Collector's Cove.
Well, I'm going to talk about a game which
Oh,
might be a latecomer to my game of the year.
I know
list.
what this is, Stu. I know what it is.
It might just be sneaking in there, possibly.
I've thought about playing
Uh,
this.
I know. Do you know? I only came across it recently. I was completely unaware of this game.
Oh, was you really?
Okay.
I was. Which
Well,
was,
tell
which
us
is a
tell
bit
us
of
what
a
it is.
shock.
Tell us what it is. You big tease.
So that game is a little game called Dispatch.
Dispatch. Yeah.
Dispatch. And this is made by the ex-creators of the Walking Dead video game, Telltale. So they
It's-
all
Oh, okay.
It's
Ad Hoc, they're called Ad Hoc Studio.
it's kind of made by them.
Yeah, it is.
Kind of.
Yeah. So why
Okay,
is it
well,
only
it's kind
kind
of-
of then? Was it was
Because
a difference?
this, the one thing. Let me give you like a flash forward of what Stu's going to say about this.
Okay.
It looks like a fucking animation. It's so beautiful.
like a
I don't know why he's turned
proper
It
into.
is.
cartoon.
Yeah,
it
but-
is beautiful.
Right. this was originally supposed to be a like a Netflix show, like a TV show.
Really?
Seriously?
Yeah, and
Huh.
they were making like different shorts and things for just for COVID and just trying to like work out what the show was, and then they were just going to make it a show. Then COVID happened, and I think they said, why don't we make a game out of this? And they got the people from the Telltale people in, and that's why people like Aaron Paul from Breaking Bad are in it, because they were originally sort of cast as a, this is going to be a Netflix
The voice
show.
acting is fucking second to none, can I just say?
So that's the sort of background. It was supposed to be a TV show. They turned it into a game.
This is almost a little bit like if they made The Boys into a video game.
Correct, because I believe
This is kind of what you get.
I believe the premise is that you're a character who's sort of shit out of luck, and he's the character that dispatches the superhumans to their jobs.
Correct.
Is that right? Yeah.
Yeah, that is right.
Yeah. And
I've only played episode 1 so far.
Yeah.
Which probably took about 30 minutes, about 30 to 40 minutes.
Yeah. And they
the
did.
whole.
I was
Go
going
on,
to say
say
they did release the episodes 2 at a time, sporadically.
Yeah.
But they're all out now. It's not like
they're all out now. There's 8 episodes altogether, and they're all out.
Because remember
now,
the Telltale
so
games, there'd be months between them, wouldn't there?
Yeah.
This is all done. So.
Interesting.
The way they do the interaction is kind of interesting. You can actually play it with no interaction at all.
Yeah.
So the only watch it, and
Just
the only
watch it.
interaction you have is choosing dialogue options.
Which I don't know. I think I might prefer. Yeah.
If I want to watch a show, I'll watch a show, man.
No, that was the trouble. I did try it just to see what it was like, and I didn't like it. After about sort of 10 minutes of that, I'm like, I want to actually be doing something in what these just look like cutscenes.
Yeah.
Because you do talk quite a bit, but the vast majority of his fighting and the fighting involves. And to be fair, the way they've implemented the quick time events is kind of cool. I quite like the way they've done it.
Okay.
So there's some where you have to like pull the trigger and slide, or you have to press a button in time with button prompts on the screen.
You like it because it's Dragon's Lair.
It is very Dragon's Lair. Yeah, that is a really good way to describe it.
Really good animation, and you're kind of pushing buttons to make it happen.
Yeah, kind of something's happening, but it's not really that. It kind of tricks you a little bit. And there is they will remember this.
Yeah.
So that is back. The characters will remember what you've done or what you've said.
I've heard there's about 3 or 4 endings. There's not loads of endings, but there's about 3 or 4, I think.
But it's pretty. I mean, I've got to say, polish-wise, this thing is like a fucking shiny brogue shoe.
Yeah.
It is super, super polished. The acting is super polished. Dialogue is really good. Like a top end brogue shoe that's cost you about $1,000.
I thought you said broke. Like, why would it be a brogue?
A brogue.
Oh,
a brogue shoe.
I got
a super polished brogue shoe.
I got you. Yes, okay.
Yeah, super amazing. I would massively, if you were into the Telltale games of the past, and the sort of Walking Dead, all that kind of stuff, this is the evolution of
the
it.
new version of it.
Yeah, this is kind of where it should have got to over time. Because it just looks amazing. I gotta say, the animation is fucking amazing.
I mean, you'd watch this on Netflix, though, wouldn't you? You'd watch this, and like the quality of it is like, this looks like an absolute perfect like Netflix show, like cartoon. Yeah.
There's loads of swearing. There's loads of options. You can turn the swearing on, swearing off, gore on, gore off.
Any wangs?
You can there is wangs. Yeah, there's been a dick already. There's already been a dick.
You had me at wangs.
Now I'm in.
So yes, there has been knobs so far. Are there comments on said knob?
Well, I would hope so.
A line of dialogue on the knob.
I'd be more concerned if you wangs out and nobody did comment about it.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that's why I'm comparing it to The Boys a little bit. Because it's all these weird superheroes and wangs. And there's baddie superheroes and goody superheroes.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm massively impressed, and I think this will be nice and easy to get through as well. Works well on the Steam Deck. Perfect game for that. So perfect for the Steam Deck.
And on your new Steam machine, which you're going to pay $2,000 for.
On the new Steam machine when it comes.
Oh.
Okay. Right. Right. Anything else from you, Duke?
Nope. That's it for me.
Chini, we've got one more game off you, I believe.
Yeah, John Nezzy's in the chat, so say hello to John Nezzy.
Hey.
Yes, so you say,
By the way, it said Wang has just been on, but it was censored.
it was
It's
censored.
censored
Yeah, it
on
has
the
to be on
YouTube
YouTube.
video.
It has to be.
Yeah.
You said like, oh, Chinny, you've only played 2 games. Oh, Chinny, you played 2 games. Yeah, but I played a fuckload of this game. Fuckload.
What game is that?
This game is Outer Worlds 2.
Oh, okay.
I have played 26.
But you're not impressed by it. You're not blown away by it.
26 hours
No.
of this game. 26 hours.
Are you
A lot of
fucking kidding? You
hours
said you
game
didn't
you
like
love.
this game.
Correct. I
Yeah,
hate
what's
every
going on?
minute of it. No. I didn't. It's okay.
Is it growing on you, Chinny? Is this what you
It
say?
has grown on me a little bit
Okay.
because
Interesting.
the first half of the game I felt was pretty trope, or pretty like, yeah, fine, whatever, going through it. So, bit of backstory. There are 3 sort of main factions in the game, right?
Okay.
One faction, I think they're called the Protectorate or something. They're always bad.
Yeah.
They're always the enemy.
Right.
When you see them, you kill them, right? Whatever.
Yeah.
Then you've got the Order, who are scientific. Everything's got a plan.
This is the Institute.
The greater good. And then you've got Auntie's Choice, which are all about making money. Everything's an advert.
Okay.
Even when you talk to the copper, he says, "Thank you very much for talking to me. Also, this is brought to you by so-and-so cookies." So even when he's talking to you, he's advertising, which is pretty
I
funny.
like it.
Yeah.
Funny.
So you've got these 2 factions, and basically the game at this point has said to me, I think this goal that I've got is the end game, right? You've got to go to this tower, right? That's the end game. Now, you
Right.
can either do it on your own, or you can do it with a faction, right? But you've got to choose which one. Or you can try and convince the 2 factions to work together, and then you have a better chance to do it. And
Okay.
that's where the game started to get me, because it gave me a bit of stake in the world. Do you know what I mean? Like in the game, like it was almost like, okay, I can play a part in this now. This feels like it's something.
It's
Whereas
not just going
before
through
it was
motion.
like fetch quest here, get this here.
Yeah.
There wasn't much going on. But now I feel like, yeah, trying to, even if I just got one and the other faction hated me, like that still would satisfy me. Like this feels like, yeah, okay, I understand what I've got to do now. And that hook, that bit, has been basically the second half of the game so far. I don't know if that tower is the last bit. I presume it is, but there might be some more after it. And yeah, so that dynamic has really pulled me in and really made me start to enjoy the game. Now, there are the other thing I'll say is that there is some companion missions. So you get companions along the way. We all know the deal, right? You get some companions.
Yep.
They say, "Oh, by the
Let them
way,
deal with their ex-father.
oh, yeah, my sister's dog is ill. Can we go and bloody see my sister's dog?" Or whatever, right? So one of the companions, she has got like a bit of a fucked up past or whatever. You go there and I didn't have the skill or the speech or the thing to convince this woman to let me go or something. I can't remember what it was exactly, but it was like I couldn't convince this woman to let me do this thing that I wanted to do.
Yeah.
And so in the end I had to gas her and kill her,
Oh.
right?
Oh,
no.
God.
To do it. And I was like, I don't really want to do that, but I suppose I've got to
Sounds
do
a
that.
bit mean.
The
Sounds
trouble
a bit
is,
mean.
when you do
Tend to be a
that,
softie in your old age.
when you do that, you go like, and when it happens, like the other woman who's in on it does an announcement over the whole. This is like this whole station, and says, "Oh, look, the woman who worked in she's died of a thing. It was just an accident. Don't nobody worry." And then when you go down to the bottom floor, the security woman who you clocks you when you land says, "That's a bit suspicious. You arrive out of fucking nowhere and she dies instantly." And to convince her,
I don't know what you're talking about.
to convince her, because the faction that this is, I'm not in with yet, so I have to keep them happy. So the only way to like do it is either to convince her so I don't have to kill everyone, but then the faction will hate me, or I tell her to don't worry about it. But yeah, I need a speech of 20, So I did a thing where I basically went back 2 saves and left this mission where it is, and I'm going to rank up my speech, go back and go, oh, by the way.
You can't take drugs to rank up your speech? Some games you can take drugs.
No, and here lies my problem with the Outer Worlds 2, is I think it is giving us everything we want from like a Fallout game. Do you know what I mean? You're never overcumbered. There's loads of quality of life improvements. It always thinks about with different characters that are with you, and they have interactions with each other. There's some great moments there, and even like when you bring a character and you meet another character, they have loads of interesting dialogue with the other characters. So there's loads of cool things that they do. But I think the Fallout games, those restrictions like being overcumbered and, you know, not having a companion all the time or only one companion, I think they benefit you a lot because everything gives you a little bit more, pun intended, weight. It has more weight, right? Yeah. Because you're carrying things and you've got to think about, well, I can't. Yeah, so I think like just being able to pick up everything is a bit like, I don't know. But also, the perks in a Fallout game really feel like they're a massive boost. And I think the perks in the Outer Worlds 2, they just don't seem to be like massive game changers. They're like small improvements here, small improvements there. Right. And I remember like getting a perk in a Fallout game was just like this huge deal. And like
now I can do this.
Now I can do this. Yeah. And there are some that are like that, but not loads. And I just feel like that's probably where the games are. I was trying to work out like what Fallout does better than the Outer Worlds, and I think it might be that system of making you feel like you've really progressed loads. And you are getting that, and there's some great weapons, and I like the combat in this game, but I still think it's lacking like the progression and you feeling like you've really come on loads. And the worlds, there's quite a lot of worlds in them, and they're all quite cool, but they're getting pretty similar, really. Whereas a Fallout game is just on one world, but it's massive, and I think that makes a big difference. Do you know what I mean? That stops it being so, you know, a change in environment is quite welcome. But like in this, is you like, okay, this is the snow planet, this is the green planet.
I think as well with a Fallout game, it's almost relatable, isn't it? Because it's a post-apocalyptic Earth, so you kind of.
Yeah,
it's recognizable. Stuff's recognizable.
There's a bit of that as well. Even though it's like an alternative sort of universe, well, it's in the future, I suppose, isn't it? But like But yeah, I think here you just sort of get this is the green Earth.
It's not that alien, is it? It's not that alien.
No, and this is the bloody ice planet and whatever, and this is the ship, and there are cool things. You land on this one ship, and you think it's going to be a small ship, and it's basically as big as a planet. It's huge, you know, and you have to catch a train to go all the way down it. There are really, really good, cool moments in the Outer Worlds 2. I really like it. However, this dynamic where I'm working with the factions, that's the best part of it. It took about 10 to 15 hours for me to really start to like it. So say about that what you will.
That's not a good advert for a game.
I agree.
But it's also, I mean, most people who play this are probably looking for different things than you're looking for. You know what I mean? Like they just want that fun time, run around, kill things.
I don't think it's. I don't know much about it, but I don't think it's done particularly well. I don't think people are. This isn't going to be anybody's game of the year. This isn't going to be.
I agree.
You know, blowing people out of the water. But
by the way, can I just say, Dispatch grabs you by the ghoulies in the first 5 minutes. Yeah. In fact, in the opening scene, the opening scene's like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Well, I suppose it's. I mean, the opening of this game was very good, but like I don't know. I just think it's better than one. It's way better than one. It's bigger than one. It's better than one. But you know, it's lacking some sort of relatability and progression that I just feel like I'm slowly progressing. I'm slowly getting better. I'm getting better weapons, but I don't really feel very different when I'm playing the game. Whereas I think Fallout really made me feel powered up as I was playing through it. So there you are, the Outer Worlds 2. So I probably will finish it this time by this time next week. I should mention that I'm going to see Armour next week.
Oh,
because I'm going to be in Glasgow.
Glasgow.
And there's no way I can go to Glasgow and not text Armar and tell him that I'm going to be there.
Who would go to Scotland and not see Armar?
And he's already like,
that would be ridiculous.
I think he's already had reservations booked. So he's like, right, we're having a meal. I don't know. So we're gonna have some food. But I'm gonna
local knowledge as well. Local knowledge. So it's going to be bound to be good.
So even though I'm in Glasgow for like 3 days next week, I'm hoping that I'll probably get this done by then. Hopefully.
Yeah.
So let's talk a little bit of news before we go into emails, etc. Big news.
We got some news going on here, people. Don't worry, here it comes. We got some news.
Putting news first.
So following on from our speculation on pricing of said Steam machine, Steam frame, and Steam controller, we're not the only people who've been speculating on the price of this equipment when it comes out.
Unlike the other people, we have no idea what we're fucking talking about.
We've had no fucking idea.
And we don't have access to anybody from Valve.
I'm guessing these people probably do have an idea what they're talking about.
Maybe.
And they have access to people from Valve.
Maybe they do. So do yours first? Because obviously you sent a link.
Yes, so there was a piece in videocardswithaz.com,
right.
And they said recently a website called Linus Tech Tips shared that they floated a potential $500 price point in front of Valve staff. Brief side note, last week, Chinny asked us what we think that the price is going to be.
Yeah.
Both Stu and I said around 400, 450 pounds.
500, and I said you're fucking crazy.
500 quid.
And you said you're fucking out of your minds. There's no way it's going to be that
fucking
cheap.
minds.
Chinny said we're talking 700-800 pounds.
Wow.
Anyway, so Linus Tech Tips floated a potential $500 price point. The reaction reportedly suggested that this figure was not realistic. Combined with reports of DRAM price increases from Samsung, the market now expects the Steam machine to land somewhere in the $800 and $900 range without the cushion of platform subsidies that Sony and Microsoft use for PlayStation and Xbox hardware. Just so that people know, $800 US is 611 pounds sterling. So,
But it also depends what they've already pre-agreed with pricing, etc., for parts for these things, because those contracts might already be signed.
Stu, you can hold on to whatever hope you can, but that motherfucking machine is going to be motherfucking expensive.
So this is what IGN said. So they've been obviously speculating also.
They're so trusted.
So IGN said, ultimately, no one will actually know how much the Steam machine will cost until Valve shares the price.
Well, yeah.
And this is just one guy's opinion. My initial gut feeling was somewhere around $1,000.
Yeah.
Around $1,000.
700 to 800 quid.
It would also be priced similarly to the same class of hardware, but realistically, it'll probably be more around $700 to $800, depending on how much tariffs get worked into the equation. Maybe 600 if Valve is willing to get aggressive, which they did with the Steam Deck. Let's be honest.
Yeah, a lot of the comments
at a very small profit margin.
A lot of the comments on the 129 comments that we got on this clip on TikTok. A lot of the comments mentioned that Steam Deck took a hit on their hardware.
Yeah, they did.
And in fact, a lot of consoles, including Microsoft and PlayStation, take a hit on their hardware because of the software sales, and they don't anymore because people, it's all different. They've fucked it up.
Here's the thing, though, Chinny, and this is where I'm coming from.
Yeah, but you're biased. You want it to be cheap, but go on.
No.
There you go.
The main market, in my opinion, for this PC isn't PC gamers. It's not.
No.
They're trying to get a foot in the door with console gamers, and console gamers aren't going to be paying $700 to $800 when they can get a PS5 or an Xbox Series X for under $500. They're just not.
I think that
would be a mistake. I think they would make a huge mistake if they price it around that. I think they won't sell it anywhere near the amount they want.
But they benefit from having such a huge and cheap library, don't they?
They do. It's a way of saying to people, like, look, we know you know people with gaming PCs. You're not ready to take that leap, but if you can get a Steam box, maybe you'll be kind of in between the console and the gaming PC.
Possibly, but I still don't necessarily agree with that, because I just think PC people who are into PC gaming will either build their own or, like you did, do buy one ready made. And I've done how much would it cost me to build a micro ATX PC?
Yeah, people have done this. I saw someone who made their own.
So I've done that. I've just like, how much would it cost me if I was going to do it? So I've been having a right good look around. I haven't just gone somewhere and done a part picker thing. I've actually, done quite a bit of research over the last week just to see if I wanted to build.
No wonder you haven't played many games.
I know. Of an equivalent power, how much would it cost me to do that?
Yes.
So I found a really nice case on Amazon that's got real wood slats at the front, so it would look lovely in the living room. You know what I mean? Fit right in.
Mm-hmm.
And it's about 40 centimeters long by about 30 centimeters high. Okay. So and about 20 centimeters, 30 centimeters wide. So it's
kind of in the
slightly
ballpark
bigger.
Of what the Steam box is, yeah.
Slightly bigger, but obviously a bit longer. It's not a cube; it's more of a rectangle. But it's not.
We can forgive it, Stu. It's fine.
So that was 70 quid. 70 quid for all of those. Motherboard would be about 119. So about 119 quid for a motherboard. The RAM for DDR5 RAM 16 gigabytes is 89.99. So 90 quid for that. This is the kicker. This is where the price comes in, and that's the GPU. So a 7600 was. Yeah, 7600 RX and AMD one's probably going to set me back about £230.
Yeah.
About 230, 240. But you can get a 5060, so an RTX 5060, which is actually slightly better card than the one that'll be in the Steam machine, for 218. So I found one of those for 218 brand new. So I'm like, that's pretty good. Pretty good. Still quite expensive. A fully modular PSU, £104, a 500 gigabyte SSD, so it's the same as the base model, M.2 drive, 47 quid, and then a Ryzen 5600X, which was kind of in the same sort of ballpark, for a sort of power and sort of similarities and number of cores and all that kind of stuff. And that was $89.99. So that's the full thing. I could build the PC with all of that stuff. Job done. And as we know, Windows you don't have to pay for now. You just sign into your Windows account and away it goes. Yeah. And the total cost of that was £737.99.
Oh, right.
And I'll be honest with you. If that's how much this thing is going to cost, I think I'd rather do that. I think I would just build that instead for a similar price.
You understand why that is not likely to happen for the people that they're trying to target for this device. Convenience.
No, the vast majority of people who are going to buy this thing will be, like I said, console gamers. And I just don't think they're going to pay that amount of money. I think it'll flop. I just genuinely think it'll flop. If they charge any more than $600, I think it'll flop.
You may be right. I'm not taking a position on whether it'll be successful or not. I'm just telling you what I saw on this website. So,
but let's see. All we can do is wait and see what happens.
I will put in an opinion on whether.
Go ahead, put in an opinion. Go ahead. Let's hear you.
I think it has to be under £1,000. And I know we are talking about prices.
No one's going to buy this for over £1,000. No one. They will. Any serious PC game will just build one for way less than that.
Yeah,
and it'll probably be more powerful.
Yeah,
it'll be more powerful.
If it gets under the 800 quid, I don't think it'll be a flop. But I don't know.
I don't think it'll do as well as it could do, because I think people will just compare it to a console that they can.
If they sell it for 100 quid, it'll do very well, Stu. I mean,
I think if they bring it in around $600, $599, £599, $599, I think it's got a chance at that. But I think once you get into the £700 to £800 mark, I think people are just going to be like, cost of living, do I need this? No.
And I would say that Apple can get away with charging a lot because they have this shine as a company. I don't think Steam has that.
No, I don't think so.
And I don't think
their hardware is great, but it's known among the cognoscenti. The people who love Steam hardware. Mm-hmm. But those who don't are like, okay, I don't know this company. Why should I pay all this money?
It's interesting as well. I've got somebody that I work with who is more of a console gamer, and he's just bought a Steam Deck this week, right? And the concept of cloud saves blew his mind.
Really?
That's
Right.
funny. Really?
And he's not an
Interesting.
old man. He's
Yeah.
25 years old.
But you do that on the Xbox. That's not just a.
But he's got a
Did I have
PlayStation.
cloud
But
saves on
no,
other
but for
places?
him,
Okay.
Do you use
was-
Google Docs? Is he like, what? You could have a document like in the cloud?
in the cloud and
Yeah.
everyone can share it. What
but,
the
but,
fuck?
but it's interesting, isn't it? It's interesting
Yes.
that we're so involved in
Some
it
people.
that we're like,
Yeah.
oh yeah. He was
Of
like,
course.
so I can play a game on Steam on my PC, and then I can just play it on my Steam Deck. I was like, you could do that
Yeah.
like 15 years, like no, 10
yeah,
years
what
ago.
is the matter with you?
Right.
Did you slap him? Did you
I
give
d-
him
I
a
did
slap
slap
around
him.
the head?
Well,
Like, what
what-
the fuck?
What I've done with I won't say his name, but it begins with R, so I'll just call him R. So what I've done with R
R.
is
Robert
Yeah.
Rumpelstiltskin.
I have given him a list. Right, I gave him this list about a year ago because he was telling me, he was like, I really want to play the Suicide Squad game, and I went, stop,
No, you don't.
stop fucking talking,
Portal and Portal 2, dumbass.
right?
And did you
Stop.
slap him at that
I
point as
slapped
well?
him
Did
and I
you?
said, I'm going to give you a list of games that are educational. You have to
And if
play
you
these
play
games.
Suicide Squad before you play this, we're coming to take your
Suicide
shit.
Squad. What
Yeah.
the fuck?
So no, I said you have to if you want to sort of go, yeah, I've played the best of the best. You have to go through these games, right? You have
Yeah.
to just go
Yeah.
with these games. And I don't remember the whole list, but there's some Portal 1 and 2's on there, Half-Life 2's on there.
Yeah.
You know, I think I put I got God of War on there, and Red Dead was on there, and I told him to play The Last of Us 1 and 2, and he said it changed his life. He was like, I couldn't
Yeah.
believe how good it was. I was like,
Now let
"Yes."
me help.
That's
Let me
so
give you a link to the
boring.
thing my buddy
How-
wrote about The
just-
Last of Us 2 because Neil Druckmann
Just
said
out
it
of interest.
articulating
Just out of
concepts that came
interest.
better than they could.
How old is he? How old is
25.
this
I
guy?
told you 25.
What the fuck is
He's
wrong with him?
25. So
Wow.
I said right, and anyway, that was like a year ago. That was ages ago. And he when I made this list, he says, so I'll put Suicide Squad on the list. And I said, if you put
No.
fucking Suicide Squad on that list, I will fucking
You're
get
fired.
thrown out. Yeah, I'll fire
Yeah,
you.
you're fired.
Right. And he showed it to his mate, who's like a big gamer, and his mate approved of the list. He was like, "Yep, that's a solid list." Right. Anyway, I put Portal 1 and 2 on there, and he'd never heard of them. He was like, "I don't even know what they are." So now that he's got a Steam Deck, I saw him at lunchtime playing Portal on his computer, on his PC at
Yeah.
work, right? And that's fine. That's all good. You're playing Portal. And then he was like, "Did you know that I can just play this on the Steam Deck when I go home?" I was like, "Well, "Yes."
I
And
do
he
have
knows
a-
where I'm up to.
Yeah. Like everything does that now. What are you talking about? Right.
That's just
But
brilliant.
he's very excited.
But unless you play on multiple platforms, you wouldn't, would you? I suppose because I
guess
play
not.
obviously Xbox games on my Xbox and play them on the PC, and
Yeah.
of course they're at the same place. You know, it just
Yeah.
downloads.
It's
the
one of those
data.
things. I suppose it's things like cross-play, and when I played what's it, that supermarket simulator game, and I started it on the console, and I hated the controls, so I finished it off on the PC.
Yeah.
I carried on playing it on the PC just to sort of, and it was a way better game on the PC. You just forget how much how far we've come. You know what I mean? Like you just
Oh yeah.
like cross gaming. Like
Easy to take it for granted.
remember when you couldn't play people on PlayStation and Xbox and PC, and now you can, and everybody just
Yeah.
goes, "That's fine."
Oh,
And you get over it quick. But the reason why I bring it up is that it's interesting how people, when they discover things like Steam Deck and Steam Machine, and some of the things that aren't obvious to them are really obvious to us, and we forget
Yeah.
how much we know sometimes of these things.
Sure.
So anyway,
Oh yeah, I mean a lot of no offense to people my age, but a lot of people my age are fucking so computer illiterate. It's ridiculous.
71 is an age though, isn't it, Stu?
Yeah, yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Oh Christ.
Let me put my flat cap to the side and we can talk about these games.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
there's, but I was looking at I remember when I went round Robin's house, Bongo's house, and he's got like his driving simulator set up, and he's got bloody OBS, and he's got this PC hosting this, and he's got his 3D printer printing these things for his merch, and he's got a Discord. So I was like, it just becomes on how much you're willing to learn new things, and how much you are
Absolutely,
giving
yeah,
up
definitely.
on learning new things. And
Well, let's be honest.
I hope I'm in
the
the
minute
camp
you
where I'm
start
always
doing
willing.
that, that's when you get old. That is
yeah,
when you get
I
old.
agree.
isn't
I
it?
agree. I'm
keep
always
asking why
interested.
now.
I suppose it could be like you two are sort of Gen X, aren't you? And I'm a millennial, but like our generations have grown up around tech all our lives, whereas maybe older people haven't. You know, it's come into their lives. So I think I'm always fascinated by learning new stuff, new tech, ways to edit video, formats of video, whatever. So for me, I hope I never stop like learning new stuff. But yeah, like you say, Stu, as soon as you give up on that and go, this is what I know, and this is what I stick to, and that's me, and I'm like, no, that's when you become a fucking
like
old man.
Bart Simpson getting a haircut. Digital audio tape my butt. When I was growing up, we had compact discs, and I didn't hear anybody complaining.
Exactly. Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
Look, what a big tangent that was.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's pretty good. That's pretty good. Anyway, the upshot is I'll probably build my own.
Yeah, why not? Why not?
This is what I'm going to do. If it is around the £700 to £800 mark, I might build a little micro ATX to just stick in the living room.
Yeah,
a little box.
Yeah,
because that would negate all the issues playing, you know, my PC Game Pass sat in the bloody office chair. And to be fair, at some point we have to get a new kitchen.
Oh,
so this desk has got to go. This desk has got to go at some point.
Where are you going to do the podcast?
I've no fucking idea. I have absolutely no.
I got a feeling that your wife has basically just redecorated the house, so you have to stop doing the podcast. Is what
I know. I think that. Well, I'd even said to her, because this wall here is going to be cupboards where my desk currently is, right? And I'm like, well, I could, you know, build an office into a cupboard, you know, for podcasting.
Absolutely
sort of
not. There is no way she'd do that.
And she went, sorry, what?
Over my dead body.
Yeah, it was a bit of a no.
Where are you going to do the show from? Where are you going to do the show?
I don't know. I'll figure it out.
You'll have to buy a shed.
I'll have to get a desk stand and do it in the, I don't know, the dining room. I don't know.
You'll have to get
I'll
a shed.
I'll figure this shit out. Maybe we'll have to get a shed.
Just get a shed.
Maybe I'll have to get a shed.
Or a whole new
Maybe
house.
I'll have to just move house. Yeah, move house and have a man cave.
Yeah, just get your own house and live separately.
I know.
You know.
But
anyway.
Yeah, anyway, I'll figure this shit out at some point, I suppose.
Right. Any other news?
No, I think that's about it for news, really.
Really, no.
Not really.
Okay. So then, emails?
We have got some
Discord
emails
as well.
Whoa, that ruled.
That ruled.
Yeah, can I just say, oh God, I only noticed tonight, so I've only just noticed this, but Millie, in her infinite wisdom, when she decided to try and edit her Japan video, has signed herself into Google on my laptop and signed me out of everything.
Oh,
and
great.
I'm like, are you fucking
Tell
kidding
your
me?
kid to quit fucking with your shit.
So I looked, and all my emails were the same fucking account, and I'm like, wait a minute, I've got 3 pinned, and they're all the same account now. Why is that? And I can only think it's because she signed me out or signed herself in, and for some reason the other 2 accounts have disappeared now. Luckily, we haven't actually got any emails to the main VG account, and I managed to get signed back into my other one, so I'm ready. Thankfully, here we go. First email this evening is on Jason. And he says, trains, dreams, and Reanimal and cults. So there you go. Train, dreams, Reanimal, and cults. That's what it's called.
Okay.
Hey, veterans.
Yes.
Hey, veterans.
Oh.
Those leaves are going to rake. Those leaves aren't going to rake themselves. My back is killing me. I know we've got leaves dropping everywhere. Fucking autumn and winter.
What I've spent most of today's afternoon doing is raking up leaves.
Hideous, isn't it?
I filled up the whole garden bin for him. Yeah.
My back is killing me. So if you are thinking of going to leave it to your better half, get off your lazy ass and get in some co-op. This week I played Windswept, a Mario ripoff. But I also tried the demo for Reanimal, and it was an inside ripoff. It's not really. It reminds me of a Little Nightmares 2 sequel, if I'm being honest.
Right.
That it didn't feel like inside at all, really. But hey ho, horses for courses.
Yeah.
Which I don't mind as much because I could do that dream puzzle anytime and be happy. I also played Morsels. This is the cutest game rat ever created, but back to Reanimal. is the game about reanimation, resuscitation, a cult? I don't know. I do know Duke thinks I'm a video game store cult. On December 6th, they will let you trade in anything. Not a live animal or a weapon, but you could get a few bucks for a stuffed dead cat as long as it fits in a 20 by 20 box. Trade in anything. I'm in. I have just the thing. I think that's reference referral. I was going to say then. A reference to GameStop because he is the cult of GameStop, as we know. Speaking of cults, I don't mind being a video game store cult. The cults I've been seen on the news are far worse than video games or Kool-Aid. I back GameStop, not because of the drama. I honestly feel like if they went down, I would be losing another piece of my puzzle. I know it sounds dumb, but damn. Train Dreams by D. Johnson is my favorite novella. The movie is now new on Netflix, ranking at 95% on Rotten Tomatoes. Main character is an orphan, not unlike the characters in Reanimal. Glad to see the novella reanimated. And that gaming is my dreams again. Tetris, anyone? Wow.
Yeah, I remember having Tetris dreams. I can relate to that. Oh my God, I can relate to something in a Jason Gallagher email. What's going on?
Oh my God. What is happening? Little bit concerning, Duke. Little bit concerning.
Okay. You know what? Hey, we all have our moments. Everyone has a little Jason Gallagher in them.
Chinny is seeing this person next week. Can we just say?
Yeah.
And that person would be Amar Parvez. And he says, ahoy, ahoy.
Hello.
Hello, my favorite gaming trio. I hope all things are going well over in your neck of the woods. Well, they seem to be.
Yeah.
Seems to be all right. Not emailed for a while, so I thought I'd give it a wee bash. There you go. A bit of Scottish for you there, but I'll give it a wee bash. Christmas is coming very soon. I have a habit of stashing games I bought in the last few months and played them on Xmas and Boxing Day. This year's list includes, are you ready? This is the games he's playing.
Ready,
Zelda Echo of Wisdom, Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment, Mario Kart World, Donkey Kong Bonanza, and I can't believe it's going to finally happen, Metroid 4, Ermagard. Ermagard? Oh, Ermagard. That's what it is. Ermagard.
It's not called Metroid 4 Ermagard.
That's what I thought it was.
No.
That's what I thought it was.
He's reacting to the fact that Metroid 4
I get that now.
A meme from back in the day. Goosebumps books.
Can we just say, and I'm going to put this out there, right? Armar has just probably built one of the most expensive gaming PCs I've ever seen.
Yeah, so he can play these Nintendo games from 10 years ago.
So he can play these Nintendo games on his Nintendo Switch too. That's what he's playing.
Don't you worry about
Never mind
Armar.
that super expensive PC.
He's buying me a meal. He's all right by me.
Oh, wait a minute.
Actually,
I'm taking it back.
I don't know if he's paying, so I might have to pay.
I will take it back because he's built that super duper, super expensive gaming PC, and he's going to play, apparently, this is along with Detroit Become Human on the PC.
Yeah.
So let's go for something that's going to really push that rig. And Gears Tactics. It should be a great 2 days, or I may just sleep as much as I can get through them. Yeah, we all make plans, don't we, that we never keep. We all made these plans. When it was COVID, I bought a load of Blu-rays for us to watch. Like all the classics, Heat, Die Hard, Point Break.
You know what? Heat's not a great movie. I'll say
it's a fucking good movie.
I've never seen it.
It's a good movie. Silence to the Lambs.
That's a good movie.
That's a good movie.
Even though it's transformed.
The Matrix.
Yeah, now we're talking.
The Mission Impossible, like a big pack of them, and 4 or 5 of them are still in the wrapper. Never even took them out of the wrapper and did it. So yeah, best laid plans. Are there any games you're looking forward to playing over the festive break? Mike, please do Second Life next year.
He means Extra Life. Extra Life.
Yeah, I think he does.
He means he wants you to play Second Life.
He wants me to have a Second Life.
Do you remember that game, Second Life? Do you remember that?
Yeah, I never played
it. It's like it's real and you can use real money.
Jimmy Carr did a gig in Second Life. That's all I know about it.
He did.
Yeah.
What happened to it? Where is it now? What happened to that?
I don't know. No idea.
That is all Armar. So there you go. There you go. So any games you're going to play over the festive? You see, I don't get a festive break, so it makes no difference to me.
No, I mean, technically from work I get a festive break, but I'll probably play less games over the break because the family are all around. You know, we'll be the house will be full of people, so it'd be very, very difficult for me to play any games during the festival.
I feel like you need to play something wintry over, the festive break for Christmas.
I just want to play the chapter of Bully where it's Christmas. That's all I want to play.
Yeah. See, I might, if I were to play a game again this Christmas, I think I'd go with Miles Morales. Because that's such a good Christmas game. And it's short enough that you could play it over Christmas.
Yeah, I started that, never finished it.
Classic. Yeah. Classic.
And it's set at Christmas, so what more would you like?
Isn't like Batman Origins? I think is set on Christmas Eve. I think.
Yeah, I think it is.
Lovely Christmas.
So that'd be another good one. And I feel like God of War, although not set at Christmas, there's a lot of snow and ice. So I think that would I think that would kind of count. What else?
Santa is coming to kill you.
At the beginning, Red Dead 2 at the beginning. There's a load of snow in that, isn't there?
Santa
At the
Claus
beginning
in
of
the
it.
face.
Yeah. The start of Red Dead, yeah. But that chapter in Bully, where it's Christmas, I like that one. So
see, I never finished Bully. I played a load of Bully.
It's
and then
literally like the second chapter is like 4 hours in. Stu, get a life.
I must have played it.
It's like one of the. Because the school season starts in September, so it's like the second chapter in when it's Christmas.
Oh, I must have played it.
I think you have to throw snowballs at Santa or something. It's been a while since I played it, but yeah.
It's been a while. Well, thank you, Armar.
Thank you, Armar.
We'll see what we can do.
I'll see you next
try
week.
and play some sort of Christmas game. Right. Okay. We have got a couple of speak pipes.
We do.
Don't forget the Discord. I know you are, but you forget.
Don't worry.
Discord. You want to do Discord now? Or do you want to do speak pipes?
Do the
Discord
speak
at the end.
pipes. Do the speak pipes.
Okay, we'll do the speak pipes.
Speak
Pipe! It's the way to leave a message for us.
Pork chop sandwiches.
That's the person who sent us our first speak pipe. His name is Pork Chop Sandwiches, or her, or them. And it's 14 seconds long. Let's hope it's not an AI voice.
It could be. It could be. Who knows?
Here it goes. What is this? Okay, well, thank you for that, I guess.
What was that? What was that?
That was. But it's done. So
That-
thank you for
that-
sending us
that
random
is
ass audio.
That is the audio that somebody plays you when you're kidnapped in a basement
murder
and they're about to kill you.
There you go.
And now that person is outside your house, Mike.
Yeah.
That's fine.
And then the next one is from Saint Diesel, and the title is "If Thine Ears Offend Thee." Cut him off.
Hey, veteran gamers. This week I wanted to talk about the human voice. And the reason I bring that up, I normally download maybe 7, 8, 9 podcasts a week, which I listen to throughout the week. But 2 of the regular ones I listen to, I haven't listened to this week because they've had a guest on them, which sometimes obviously happens on the veteran gamers. And if I'm honest, I didn't like the voice of the guest they had on the show. I'm sure that doesn't apply to the veteran gamers. I mean, who wouldn't want to listen to the veteran gamers?
My voice is
we're beautiful voices.
But anyway, as I said, I didn't listen to the podcast. I maybe listened to the first couple of minutes, and when I realised I didn't like the voice of the people that they'd got on as guests, I didn't listen to the rest of the show. So I just wanted to give you a question this week. Have you ever not used any sort of entertainment media because you just didn't like the voice of the person or multiple people involved? It could be a podcast, could be a song, could be a movie, could be a TV program, anything where the human voice is involved. Have you ever turned it off or just not listened to it because you can't stand the voice of the person involved? And I'll leave it there.
I'll be honest, it's loud typing that makes me want to turn stuff off.
Oh, loud typing's awesome, man. Sorry, I thought I was doing it quietly. I thought I was being quiet. My bad.
terrible. I hate that. Someone's typing.
All right,
loudly.
you're right. He forgot to mute you. Jesus. Right. My voice is going, but I will. I can't think of an example for that, but I do remember turning off a podcast and never listening to it again.
Wow.
Because the host.
Wow. Why?
The host of the show, he didn't like. I don't really mind this too much, but he has opinions on games that are very different from mine. I'm like, oh, that's fine. Like, I don't mind listening to people that are into different things. I listen to another podcast and they have very different tastes to me, and that's kind of nice to hear different opinions on things. But this guy said, like, they mentioned Wallace and Gromit, right, on the show, and everybody's like, oh yeah, I love Wallace and Gromit, and I don't mind somebody says, oh yeah, I've never seen it or I'm not into it, but he outright said, I fucking hate Wallace and Gromit. Right.
Wow.
And I said,
that person doesn't have a soul.
I stopped the podcast and went, fuck this guy and fuck this podcast. There is no way.
Now, to be fair, Chinny, you don't like Monty Python, which is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah,
That's
you
true.
weirdo.
That's true. Because it's bad. But Wallace and Gromit is good.
Hey, someone just switched off the same way
hey,
you switched off for Wallace and Gromit.
I can't
they
imagine.
just switched off because you're just hating on Monty Python.
I can't imagine somebody starts listening to this show and go, oh, a black country accent and a Preston accent. Music to my ears. Do you know what I mean?
Whoa, hey, whoa. What the fuck do you mean a fucking Preston accent, you twat?
What do you call your accent?
My accent is a Chorley Wigan hybrid, I'll have you know.
Yeah, it sounds like you were just...
fuck you with your Preston accent.
Sounds like you just came out of a mine from Lancashire and just like, what? You know. So Stu and I can't really say much about having the best accents because...
No, we can't.
You know, generally around the UK. I mean,
now,
a northern accent is a bit more favoured than my accent. People sort of like your accent more than mine, but because people never like mine, but they sort of look at me like really sad when they find out my accent. They go, "Oh, is that how you talk? You sad twat."
What a shame. Oh, it's a good job you're not ginger. Oh, that's your brother, Pete.
I remember when I was in Manchester and I had my long... You remember when I had my long hair, like really long hair?
I do.
And this guy came up to me and he says, mate, I love your hair. It looks amazing. And I went, oh, cheers, mate. And he goes, shame about the accent, though. And I went, fucking ginger.
I like it.
So I killed him.
I like it.
So I killed him.
Yeah, I should think you did.
Yeah.
Weirdly, right? I found out something this week I didn't know about Kay. I didn't know.
Go on. She has a weird accent.
She has no accent. She sounds quite.
She has an accent. Shut up. She has an accent.
Not really. Not really.
She does. For the record, she absolutely has an accent. 100%. 100%.
I don't know what it is though, because she's lived all over the country, so she never really stayed anywhere more than a couple of years.
Living with Stu for too long, kind of accent.
Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's what it is. Anyway, point is, she's never seen A Nightmare on Elm Street.
Nor have I.
Huh?
Neither have I, actually.
What? The fuck is wrong with you two? Anyway. So I said, oh, we should watch it. See if it still holds up.
I mean, that fucking night.
It's 41 years old, by the way.
Older than me.
It is an old movie. I watched it the first time when I was 12 years old. I was 12 years old the first time.
As you should. I mean, 12-year-old.
As you should.
Yeah.
Why don't you watch it? Anyway, the point is, we were watching it yesterday, and the woman who plays the main character's mum in it, her fucking voice is just weird.
Yeah.
I mean, it's seriously weird. It's all breathy and just fucking weird. And the more I watched it, I'm like, wow, I'm struggling.
Yeah.
You know, when you're struggling trying to listen to someone talk, and I'm like,
every week.
And that's like Armar, not Armar, like Derek, not Derek. I'm wrong. It's because I've got Armar's email still up. That's the problem.
Damn, why you gotta talk shit
and
about
I'm
Scott?
looking at his name.
So,
but anyway,
go on.
That's kind of almost that thing. You know, if it wasn't for the fact we were watching it, you know, because Kay had never seen it. Kay's opinion at the end was, it were all right. It was all right.
It's funny, Stu, you say about that, because my dad and I used to talk about. My dad taught me about how time and gravity are related, and if you could theoretically travel very close to the speed of light, come back to Earth and travel in the future. He used to tell me these things, you know, like the relationship with time and gravity. And then
hence your probable obsession with Back to the Future, maybe.
Maybe, but But years later, Interstellar came out, right? And I said, Dad, somebody has made a fucking film about the thing that we always talk about. And I said, you have to watch it. It's Interstellar. It's exactly about the thing.
Oh, he didn't like it?
Oh my God. Bear in mind, my dad's eyes aren't the best, so he has to listen a lot to the film. And I said, Dad, just listen to it. Just listen to it. You don't have to watch it. Just listen to it. And he rang me up and he went, I couldn't understand a fucking word that man was saying. Right? And it was Matthew McConaughey, because he mumbles a lot in the film.
He does.
And he was like, I just couldn't fucking understand him. I was like, oh no, but the film is so good, and it's exactly what you wanted. I mean, there's a lot of flaws with that film, but it's it's very related to what we love talking about. So that's my example.
That's crazy. It's okay,
what do you
Andre.
think, Andre?
It's just Diane.
Duke,
so what about you, Duke? Anything for you?
Well, Andre, shush. Be quiet. Go upstairs if you want, but be quiet.
Go away, Andre.
Yeah, no, my favorite. I mean, I don't really get turned off by people's voices. I get turned on by people's voices, like Gilbert Gottfried, for instance, when he was reading Room of One's Own.
Audible.com presents
50 Shades of Grey.
50 Shades of Grey, the erotic
I don't remember
best-selling
the dog in
novel
the background.
by Gilbert Gottfried.
My inner goddess has stopped dancing and is staring too, open-mouthed and drooling slightly.
Hear it the way it was meant to be heard.
Keep still, he orders, and slowly he inserts his thumb inside me, rotating it around and around.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you, Gilbert.
Okay, enough of that.
Okay, yes. No, I can't think of a time when I've disliked anybody's voice that much. No.
That is put you off.
No, yeah, I think I can vibe with anybody. I think there's a certain interesting music in all the different voices and accents from around the world. So I find that intriguing, whether it's Russian, Mexican, French, German, Chinese.
I've got one. It is sad because she's passed away now. But the woman in Peaky Blinders, the Aunt Polly or whatever her name is. Have you watched Peaky Blinders, Stu?
I didn't know. Kay and Millie loved it.
So there's an auntie. She passed away in real life, the actress. So it is sad. But her accent is fucking. Look, everybody else, like Arthur's is really good. Obviously, Cillian Murphy's is good accents. But I was like, fuck me. Look, she sounded more South Africa. She was like, I can't believe it. We are Peaky Blinders. It's gonna be crazy. And I'm like, what are you doing? It's not a Brummie accent at all. That's the one. That's the one that took me out.
Actually, I've got one, but it's not anything to do with TV. But yeah, this is going back a long, long time ago. I bet this is about 20 to 30 years ago. So a long, long time ago. I went to some food festival thing, some foodie thing that was on. And there was a guy there blowing sugar. Okay.
Who is sugar?
It was blowing sugar. So he's making it was like glass blowing. But he was making like apples and strawberries and stuff out of sugar. So it was fucking super cool what he was doing. But he was the most boring man on earth. When he was talking about what he was doing.
Stu saying it, man. Wow, that's...
It was completely monotone. He didn't have any inflection in his voice. He was all one level. And he was just fucking boring as fuck. And what he was doing was amazing. But he completely spoiled it by being totally boring when he was doing it. And I was like, I just walked off. I just left it. I was like, it's really super interesting what you're doing, but I can't listen to you anymore because you're so boring.
I can't take it. You fucking suck.
I can't take it anymore, you boring old shit. Fucking, But his skills were amazing, by the way. So skillful, but totally boring. Totally boring.
That's what people say about this podcast. These people
it was a bit of a juxtaposition. It was a bit of a juxtaposition because he was doing this really cool, interesting thing, but just really boring at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there you go. There's a good example. Wouldn't know him, but
Cool.
I think that's it. Is that it?
No, Discord.
Oh yeah, Discord.
Hello?
Sorry.
Okay.
No, we don't have time now. Sorry.
Go ahead, Chinny. What's on the Discord?
Yeah, what's on the Discord?
So this is thanks to Hoth Jawa. I don't know if I'm saying his name right. He asked the question, what top rated game did you just not like? His is Expedition 33, so I have now banned him from the Discord.
Yeah, I should think so
straight away.
too.
Fuck off, we
think
hate
so
you.
too.
He couldn't get away with the combat and the upgrade system. Antonio said Mafia 2, tried it 3 times. Feel clunky and uninviting nowadays. Kablam said, I'm going to get a barrage of hate. Red Dead 2. So fucking slow.
I'm with him though. I'm with him. I liked it, but I didn't love it.
That's okay.
I
So
liked
I've
it, but I didn't
banned
love it.
Kablam from the server as well.
And Stu.
And Stu.
Yeah, I'm me now.
Joystick J said, for me it's Fallout 4. Not that I dislike the game per se, but more that it didn't grab me hard and demand I play it. Despite numerous times to try and play it. Shin says, here comes the hate, and he's listed a few games here. Fallout as a whole.
Oh my goodness.
Don't worry, he's already been banned.
Why do we have so many horrible people in our Discord?
Yeah,
What's wrong with you?
No, I've banned him. I've banned him from Discord completely. I've got in touch with Discord
Good.
and I've said, like, you can't go on
Yeah.
Discord anymore. So Fallout as a whole, Red Dead as a whole, GTA 5, Far Cry 5, 4, Yakuza as a whole. I agree with that one. Mafia as a whole.
What does he like?
I could go on. Blah, 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 blah.
I've heard, by the way, he likes FIFA.
No, but what he does go on to say that gaming is more of a social hobby. So he moved away from his friends and family in 2012, and it became less about playing the game for the story, but more about playing the game with his
Well, that
friends.
doesn't mean you should hate it, though. It doesn't mean you hate it.
Well, people hate what they hate. There's no accounting for taste.
guess.
Yeah, and he says like this is like the way that's his gaming now. Is the 13 years, the last 13 years, it's like the time with his son, the time with his friends, and it works around his life schedule. But the thing is, though, Shin, is you're wrong, and you should move back to where you used to live. And
really.
And
Stop polluting our Discord.
yeah, so
Yeah.
sorry about that.
I've got some that I hate that
go ahead.
people love.
Yeah.
First one, Starfield. Oh no,
No,
sorry,
no
everybody
one-
hates
yeah,
that
everybody
game.
hates that. Yeah.
Do you have anything to actually say, or you just hate?
You good there, Stu? He's just.
I know, sorry, I couldn't help it. Death Stranding. I know not everyone like, but people go on about how amazing it is. and
I'm surprised you don't.
I played it and I was just like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
It's weird and
I'm
shit.
walking-
You should love it.
I have to pile shit up on my back and
Honestly,
just walk
that
around the
one's-
countryside.
I'm shocked about that. I thought you.
No, I did like it.
Yeah,
I
anyway.
did. It didn't do it for me. It looked beautiful, but other than that, not so much.
Yeah.
What's it? Final Fantasy 13. When that came out, everyone fucking losing their shit, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? Well, it only gets good when you've done 20 hours. What?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
We got 2 more on the Discord. So Ant Dig Dag 89, who sent me a message on Discord saying how much he just loves the show and everything, and I'm the best host,
Thank
and
you.
the other 2 you should get rid of.
Of
And I'm
course
like,
you
yeah,
are.
I know. And no, he didn't say that. He was just saying how much he enjoys the show. Looking
Thank
back
you.
through, he looked through his trophy list, and his are. We've mentioned this game on the show already. Spider-Man Miles Morales. A lot of
Oh, I
mates
love
people
that.
say
I
that.
love that game.
They used to people I spoke to love this over the first Insomniac Spidey, but the story didn't grip me at all. And the other one, Stu, you're gonna have to ban him yourself. But we can't ban him because Ant is our new Patreon this week. He's
I can't ban him, then, can I?
we
Not
can,
at least for a couple of weeks.
No, we can still ban him. The other one is The Witcher 3.
What the fucking what? How fucking dare you? It's
Although
fine,
I
look,
feel like
I'm
it's
not
more
upset. I'm not
myself that I've. He feel like he hasn't given it a good go, and then so thanks, Ant. Brian says, unfortunately for me, it's Fallout 4. Didn't grab him.
Damn, everybody hates Fallout 4. What is wrong with you people?
Also, Minecraft. Never enjoyed Minecraft. Tried it, couldn't be bothered to keep digging away and find stuff. Maybe it's the way it looks, not immersive enough for me, or I'm a graphics snob. So that's what Brian says. So thank you
Get
very
some
much
shaders, man.
for the Discord, and yeah, there you go. Perfect.
Look, as we've always said, everybody's different. If we were all the same, it would
some
be a
people are
really
wrong.
boring
Yeah,
world.
no, everybody's different, but some people are just
Everybody
wrong.
look the same.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, another Groove Armada tune, like the reference.
Yeah.
You
That's right.
Gen X's, man. Can't do anything.
Without singing a song.
Singing a bloody song from the 90s.
Singing a bloody song. I'm trying to think if there's any other game that I should have liked but just hated. I mean, I've never been a big fan of all the fucking Blops games and fucking PUBG. You can forget that one.
Skyrim, you didn't love Skyrim.
I wasn't.
No,
I
you like
liked it.
Yeah, you like Skyrim.
I've never finished it. I've never finished it. I never got.
There's-
It never sucked
Stu,
me in.
spoilers, there's a big dragon at the end and you kill it. All right? Like, there you
Yeah,
go.
it never sucked me in. It never sucked me in like the other games. Yeah, that's about it. I think it's
That
time
is it.
to. Yeah,
Let's
time to say goodbye.
let's do the shout-outs, yeah.
Do the shout outs.
Okay.
So-
It's time for a shout out. Hey!
I'll go first.
Go on, you
Go
go
ahead, you go
first.
Patreons. As I said,
Patreon.
we've got a new Patreon. Anthony Stevens. Thank you very much for joining the Patreon. Look forward to
Thanks,
getting your
Anthony.
T-shirt or whatever in 6 years' time.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
do appreciate it.
We do appreciate it. Thank you very much. And he did message me saying, "Where's the link?" And the link is in the show notes, but he couldn't find it. And I said, you don't have to do it. I literally said,
No.
don't do it if you don't want to, because everything's expensive. But he still did it. Anyway, Anthony Stevens, Josh Peace, Connor Searle, Seth McNitt, Value, Sean Thiel, Dan Fletcher, Adam Birmingham, Armar Parvez, Christian, Matt Nation, Robert Wilcox, Jake Peterson, and Nigel Strutt, the Strutmaster
Wow.
himself.
Thank
It's
you.
quite impressive.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah,
you
we
rock.
do appreciate
Give
it.
us some money.
And we're going to be getting a website soon in
I've heard
February.
that before.
In February, when a certain thing happens. So yeah, we'll get a website and that'll be paid for by the patron. So
believe it when
another
I see
thing.
it.
Well, it exists. I can show it you. It exists. I've
I've
already
seen
done
it. I
We've
just
seen
don't,
it,
I've
we've
not-
seen
it
it.
just doesn't exist on the web.
Yeah, because I
A
don't have the
website needs to
thing.
be on the web.
You know why it's not on the web.
Because you're a slacker.
No. So yes, that's going to be paid for the patrons, and obviously. The Zoom hosting, we pay for Zoom, so we can record it. We
Yeah.
can make these TikToks and everything, and that helps the show. And
And the Podbean, the
Podbean
podcast hosting gets
yeah,
paid
that-
by
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
it's
And
cost money.
It bought me a nice new microphone because my other one was
Yeah,
very old.
we bought a new
Country club
mic
here,
for Stu because he'd been rocking with the same one for like, I don't know, 16 years. And I was
Since I
like,
started
Jesus Christ,
podcasting.
I think we can get you a new
It's
podcast
gone
mic.
yellow. It's
So
gone yellow.
anything related to the show, we try and improve it here and there. Well, I do. These two just show up. So
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you're lucky I do that.
You're lucky I do
Oh,
that
by the way,
sometimes.
I'm also going to shout out Armar this week because he
Yeah, Armar.
complimented me on getting the show up on a Sunday night. So I said thanks very much.
What? That
He
was
sent me an
me.
email.
Assume he meant to say it to Chinny because he
No,
didn't
no, he
realize
He sent
that
me a
you-
he sent me a message and said, "Hey Stu, well done getting it up on Sunday night. I don't think that's ever happened." I'm like, "Oh, thanks, Armar."
Did you tell him that wasn't me? That was Chili. Did you tell him that?
No, why would I
Brilliant.
do that? I took the credit, man.
Fantastic. So thanks to everybody.
No, I
and,
didn't. I did tell him. I said, "No, it's Chidi." I said, "Chidi's doing it."
Yeah. There you are.
So I was honest. I'm an honest guy.
I've worked out I've got a bit of a workflow of how to do the show and TikToks a bit quickly. So which is why the show is getting uploaded on a Sunday. And it's not AI for anybody that's like, it's AI, but it's not.
It's using AI.
It's
It's
not.
using AI.
It's not. I would admit it. I would admit it. But it's not. It's not. Those videos, you can tell they're not AI because there's. my
Actually, do you
personal
know? Gemini did something today for me that that Shazam didn't, because I did a mix ages ago, and I'm like, oh, because if I come across the track and I'm like, oh, that's quite a cool remix of that. I've forgotten about that. What is that? And then a lot of the time I have no fucking idea. So it'll be a remix of, and I have no idea what remix it is. So sometimes I have to do a bit of detective work, find the artist, look through, see if I can find the mix that it was, whatever. Shazam's can be quite good. Sometimes it does pick up on it, and it knows which remix it is, so that finds it. But a lot of the time it doesn't, if they're a bit obscure. So I tried Gemini, and it found it instantly. I'm like, huh. But then on another one, it had no idea. So it's all hit and miss.
Yeah, and I've tried to work out a workflow with AI to do it better. Do you know what I mean? Like, because you can get transcripts of the show on Zoom, and then you can put the transcript in AI and then get it to pick it. But it never does it quite good enough.
No, it's not quite there.
But basically, the workflow is I've got like 3 templates set up on Premiere Pro. So like I like slot them in, and I just like chuck them out really quick. So those TikToks aren't taking, before they were taking like 3-4 days to make. Or like in one session, it would probably take about 3 hours to make. Whereas now,
No, I've seen how quick they're coming up because obviously I get them in my feed.
Yeah,
they just
they're
appear.
now taking about, I don't know, like 20-30 minutes each. So they're not as mad to make. So yeah, so that's why the show gets uploaded on a Sunday at the moment. But obviously, when
At
I'm
the
not here,
moment.
we'll see. But I don't,
We'll see.
I like trying new things with the show and trying to, the TikToks are doing
Well,
okay.
I mean, if I'm doing it every other week, it'd be a Monday morning because I'm off, and then the week in between it'd be
And
Monday
how many
night when I
TikTok
get home
videos
from
would you
work.
do?
Oh, fucking hundreds, man.
Would you?
Hundreds of them things, no problemos,
No,
dude.
Well, after the fucking debacle in your house when you rang me, or I rang you with Millie.
Oh, don't even start. That was so funny. Even I knew that. I don't make movies, and I was just like, "You did what?"
Millie
And she went, I
had a-
deleted all the source
Millie
video.
had
and I
an
was like,
editing problem,
And she hadn't
Duke.
exported it.
Millie had an editing problem this week, and I got drafted in to try and sort it, but it didn't.
You
Basically, I had to
did.
deliver the news that you fucked.
The bad news.
Yeah.
And then she tried Da Vinci. Da Vinci,
yeah.
isn't it, that you
Yeah,
recommended?
yeah.
And she couldn't get on with it. And I said to her, she said, because the fucking thing doesn't stay in the middle. You know, the obviously the marker where you are in the movie. Because you were trying to work, it's just flicking from screen to screen. I'm like, well, can you not zoom in and out on that? You know, with the scroll wheel, like, so it slows down if you get more of the.
Yeah. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
These
And
kids.
then she was like, "Oh well, I fed up because I had a headache. Got fed up."
These kids.
So she's,
They don't know the
so she's
born.
not done anything with it since. And
This
fucked
is
up with BBC.
the theme of the show is young people not good with technology.
They don't
No
know the
good with
bloody born.
technology, man.
Yeah.
Honestly, you'd think they'd be the fucking experts on this.
They just
stuff,
swipe. That's all they do. Hey,
Terrible, man.
they just bloody swipe.
You don't know how to do fuck all.
No.
I did feel for her though, because she had done an hour and 20-minute video of her whole Japan trip
Yeah.
and lost a lot.
Yeah.
Lost the whole thing.
Yeah.
But she didn't have enough fucking room to render it on her iPad. She'd
Mm.
done this massive video, and I even said to her at the beginning, split it up into small chunks because obviously it's going to need a lot of processing power to render this stuff. Small chunks. And then she did an hour and 20 minutes and then couldn't understand. So
Well, yeah,
I
but
need
she's
to
not-
free up some room. I'll just delete all the videos that need to be rendered.
Duke, what are you looking at? You look like you're looking into the.
I'm looking at
fucking-
you.
You look like you're looking at the heart of darkness. Like you're looking.
He
you're
is,
like this. You're
which
like,
is you.
You're like
Yeah,
this.
I'm right into the middle
What
of
are
it.
you looking at?
Luckily, I wasn't looking at him. So, you know.
Okay. I think that's a show.
Okay. I think that's a show. We've not all done shout outs. Duke, any shout
sorry.
outs from you?
Yeah, shout out to the Duchess for her butt tea, and shout out to Antonio and Amar. Antonio helped me with Fortnite. I already talked about that last week. Yeah, and shout out to U.S. News and World Report for giving us the best high schools in the nation, even though it's bullshit. Yeah, I think that's it. Are we done?
Are we done? I think we're done.
I think we're done. Thanks for joining us, everybody.
Thank you,
Yeah,
get
thank
on,
you,
let's laugh.
everybody.
All right, show's over. No refunds. You heard the robot. Get out.
Won't you, won't you, won't you, won't you, won't you just switch off the television set and go and do something less boring instead? Sitting at home, watch TV, hurry up, it's no good to me. Won't you, won't you, why don't you, go, go, go.
C Hutch in the chat says, "Are you playing Power Wash Simulator, Duke?"
Yes.
He is.
He spotted it straight away.
Yeah.
Is that what he's doing?
He's doing that. isn't he?
Jesus
Naughty
Christ.
boy.
He's no
Is
wonder
it
he looks
causing any
like he's-
problems?
No.
Well, no.
No, you just won't get paid from the millions that we get from Patreon this week.
No, you
If I wanted
won't.
money, would I be a fucking teacher?
That is also true.
And a
Yeah.
podcaster.
And a podcast.
Yeah.
Okie dokie, guys.
I'm guessing you haven't got
I
work
will-
tomorrow, Stu.
I haven't.
I can tell.
I'm off every other Monday.
I can
so
tell
I have every
because
other Monday off.
you're so much more relaxed towards the end of the show. You're
I
like,
am.
"Yeah,
I'm not like,
let's
right, I've got to go.
talk."
I've got to get up at half 5. Fuck off.
Mm,
That'll
yeah.
be next week, by the way. That'll be
Yeah.
next week.
No,
Well, I
that's
got a
fine.
2-day week, which is nice because we got Thanksgiving this week. So
Why Well, this is my long week coming up. I have a long week and a short week.
Uh-huh.
So this is my long week. So I have 1 week where I'm off Monday, in Tuesday, Wednesday, off Thursday, and then I'm in Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. But then the following week I'm in Monday, off Tuesday,
Jesus
Wednesday,
Christ. Are
in
you just
Thursday,
telling me your
Friday, and then off
shifts?
Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So
And I just finished the gas station, baby, which is even more than the shooting gallery. So, yeah.
Radio, guys. I will
All right.
speak to you
Peace out.
next week. Peace out.
I assume you don't need my recording, Chinny, because everything worked great.
Well, I hope so.